Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Mike, T-Roy's here. What up, T?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, are you theme dressing today?
Am I theme dressing?
Al-Assad in Iraq?
I don't know. What's the theme?
The mastermind of 9/11 was murdered, was killed. Drone
Maybe.
strike? Yeah.
Perhaps.
I like it. I like that shirt. I wish I had one of those.
Dope.
Did you actually get that at the airport or something in Al-Assad?
I'm on the base.
On the base?
Yeah.
They have merch?
Yeah, the gift shop.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's a lovely area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mhm.
Here's beautiful this
Nice
time of year.
exactly.
Yeah. Lots of blue skies. What up, Isis?
By the way, despite what my mom thinks, I'm not wearing the same shirt I wore yesterday. My mom was like, "What are you wearing when you go to Mike's?" I'm like, "You're wearing the same thing." They're just two gray shirts in a row.
Your mom asked you.
Wait,
what you
My
were
mom
wearing.
asked me if I'm wearing the
Are
same
you
shirt.
sure you didn't wear that yesterday?
Did not. I was wearing my Pat Green shirt yesterday.
Oh, you're right. You were.
You know, Texas on my mind, and this is gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know.
What does it get lit?
Dude, yeah.
With the bonfire? Is that
Yeah,
a camping
dude.
thing?
Marshmallows, is that Michigan?
This fucking shirt.
Oh,
I
look
will
at
say
that.
this. When I bought this shirt, I bought it up north, and I was with Mongoloid Aaron Rodgers at the time.
Sure.
And at the time, I remember lit was just really big, like young term, like, oh, it's lit or whatever and shit.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not anymore?
I don't think so for a while.
It's always gone by the time I start
Yeah.
catching
I
on.
think
to
it's
I
it.
been-
want to bring mint back. Oh, that's
Everything can
mint.
come back.
Remember
Mint.
mint?
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Boss.
I want to bring mint back.
Mint would be good. I could see
Yeah.
bringing mint back.
Yeah, that
Well,
was used a lot in like middle school and high
Yeah.
school. Oh, it's mint.
So I was looking at these shirts at the camp store, and I thought it was. I told him it'd be funny because it's stupid. It was a young person thing. It's obviously jumped the shark to the point it's at the camp store, and they had sweatshirts, and I was like, I'd buy it, but I'm not going to spend $30 on a joke shirt. I'd spend like I think 15. And fucking, I didn't see the T-shirt. And Mongoloid Aaron Rodgers looks over and he goes, "Oh, this shirt's only $10. You're in luck.
Here
you
you
saved
go.
$5." And then I had to fucking buy it because I'd made this big proclamation. I'm like, if it was 15, I'd buy it. But
Yeah.
if it was 10, he's like,
I
"Oh,
think it's a
$10.
lovely
I just
shirt.
saved you $5."
Nice.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I actually do like it, and I wear it all the time now. So
Yeah, you've got a weird relationship with T-shirts.
I have become a cartoon character in the last year, in the sense that I wear the same. I have a basket of clothes, and I wear those things. And at the
Yeah.
end of the week, I wash them, and I wear those things again. I've
I'm
stopped
kind of there too.
putting other things on.
Yeah. I have like 15 of these black Ralph Lauren night shirts.
Yeah.
They're not even like real T-shirts. And I have like 15 white ones.
Okay.
Which I don't wear because my tits are too big. And
Find something you like.
Gut.
Stick with it.
Yeah. I got some. Look at this. I got some new shorts there. Yep.
Oh, fancy.
Columbia's.
Fancy.
Yeah. On sale.
Those are new?
Yeah.
Nice.
Brand new.
Okay.
First wear.
Did some
First wear
shopping.
today.
Wow, here we are. The maiden
and-
voyage.
And I went to a.
Hey, look, you're so little now. None of his clothes fit him anymore.
That's right.
Lost so much weight. Fucking had to get a whole new wardrobe.
It's fantastic.
I've considered.
No, but I went to one of those. What are the outlets?
Yeah.
Which
Where
one
at?
was it again?
The
knew
Tanger.
Tanger. I went
Yeah.
to Tanger outlet.
Tanger's
'cause
a banger.
I was visiting my folks, and it's not too far from there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
West.
these shorts were $30, and then had one of those signs above it that said "Take an additional 50% off at the register."
How much were they?
Oh shit!
I mean, we're not talking taxes, right? We're just talking.
Yeah.
Before taxes.
$15.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I paid the
Cut in
same
half.
amount for these shorts. Well, actually, your shirt was $5.
Right.
But yeah.
I've contemplated. I told my one buddy I've contemplated just buying custom-made custom shirts that just say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Dude, that's hilarious.
And just wearing those and just be like, this is my shirt.
Yeah.
This is it. This is Monday.
So I have 7 shirts.
I have 7 shirts.
just a
and
day
then
on
I
each.
wear those.
Not bad. It's kind of Laverne-ish, right? With the L on all of her clothing.
Yeah. Well, it makes it idiot proof. You know
Yeah.
what you don't
And
have
I
to think
just-
about what you're going to wear that day.
I just think it's so obnoxious too.
Yeah.
The idea that I'm just
Yeah.
walking around and it's Tuesday, so I've got a shirt on that says
Says
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. Dude, I don't hate that idea for you.
Why not?
I really don't.
What is the difference?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some real pressure to get that load of laundry done, though.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true
You
because
don't. I mean, you might want to grab a couple of Mondays just in
Yeah,
case.
do I need 2 of
Slow
each?
weekend.
Maybe
Yeah.
I need 2 of each to
Possibly.
do a 14-day rotation.
Possibly.
That's a
Just
good.
to be
That's a good
safe,
point.
yeah.
That's a good point. And I still would want to wear some themed stuff. I mean, if I was going to a Lions game, I suppose I would still want to. I've realized with that stuff though, I'm done buying new shit unless it wears out. I'll wear my Stafford jersey until that jersey is no longer wearable. I don't care enough anymore.
Jerseys are too uncomfortable to me.
Well, not just that, but I'm just saying I've become such a minimalist. I don't buy anything anymore unless I absolutely need it, and I don't feel the need to buy. I would love it. Don't get me wrong. Like I love sports jerseys.
Yeah.
But I'm done buying a new one every starter every year, or not year, but every.
The only jersey I have is a Myrtle Beach Mermen.
Was it like minor league hockey or something?
It's Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers.
Oh shit, Kenny
the
fucking
55,
Powers.
yeah. That's the only jersey I
I should
have.
rewatch that show.
Oh, you should.
I haven't. I watched it like in the one time it came out, and I
that's
never.
strong.
Went
Dude,
through it again.
there's a store. I think I've talked about it before, but there's a store in one of the piers in San Francisco. Like they've got
Not your
all
favorite pier?
It's not my favorite pier.
It's his third favorite pick.
Pier 45, whatever it is, that's got all the shops.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like an NFL shop in there or some sort of jersey shop. So they got a bunch of hats and jerseys. But all the jerseys on the wall that they're selling are only from like Kenny Powers jersey.
Like movies and TV almost?
Yes.
Like Mighty Ducks or some
Falco.
shit? Okay.
The quarterback.
Yeah.
And you can't believe how many fucking jerseys they have.
Oh, I'm sure.
These
See, that is
logos.
cool.
It's badass. But yeah.
What would your go-to? What would your one that you could get?
They've got foosball.
The foosball, yeah.
Adam
Oh, yeah,
Sandler.
Bobby
Waterboy.
Boucher.
Waterboy, yeah.
Boucher.
Boucher on the back with his number.
Yeah.
Who's the kicker in Miami?
Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Finkel
for sure.
jersey in there.
Yeah.
I always liked Major League, so I really like, I could see doing, what's his name? Fuck, Shirley Sheen. What is his
Wild
name?
Thing?
Wild Thing, Vaughn.
Yeah,
Vaughn.
they had a Vaughn jersey.
Yeah, it's good. That's a great one, too.
Yeah, because I mean, in that movie, especially in one, when he's a real badass, and they play fucking Wild Thing, and he's got the horn rim glasses,
Yeah.
and shit.
Didn't he
That's
have his
actually a
head
great
shaved
idea.
in-
Yeah, it's a great theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have all the fake shit,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, it was cool. It was
know what's
like,
funny?
I get what's going on here. I think I took a couple pictures. Maybe I can show you guys later.
I will say this. I remember as a kid, dude, I didn't watch one for a while, I think, because my parents probably thought I was too young, but two was like more...
Of what, Major League?
Yeah, Major League 2 was like more like PG or maybe 13, but like one was R.
Yeah.
And 2 was a little softer. And I remember I fucking loved that movie as a kid. I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
And about 2 years ago or something, I was on a flight and I downloaded it, thinking, you know what, dude, I should watch Major League.
That probably didn't hold up.
It wasn't that good. You know what it was? Those movies, nothing against. I haven't watched a lot of comedies that I used to like. Nothing against them. I think they were funny at the time. It's not like, but like, they just have all of them just go through these moments of like, oh, this is the part where this thing happens, and this is the part where this thing, and it's like there's not like really a story. It's just like this is the funny part, and then something else happens, and this is the funny part.
It's wild how movies do that. Like I remember, and I've told you this too, but when I was out staying with my parents, one night we're like, it was like, all right, Mom, you pick the movie tonight. Dad, you pick the movie this night, and this and that, and it was like, let's watch Top Gun.
Oh, is this?
And,
Because you told us
we got
recently.
20 minutes into it and was like, fuck this. This is like my dad's favorite movie of all time. That movie sucks so bad. It holds up none.
Yeah.
It's just dumb as shit. Yeah. But I could watch A Few Good Men every week for the rest
there's
of the time.
certain movies.
Like
you're
that
right.
movie, I don't give a shit how old it is. A Few
Yeah.
Good Men is awesome.
Dude, I'll watch Moneyball. I know it's not a classic.
Moneyball's
right in his
great.
wheelhouse,
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
I will.
That's Brad Pitt and about the Oakland
the
A's.
fat guy.
The
Jonah
faggot guy.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, faggot. He was top of the-
As he likes to be called. I think he likes to.
and then he went on a crying apology tour.
Yes, that was the best. That's one of my favorite crying apology tours of all
it's
time.
excellent.
Him coming on Fallon the next day. And, and Fallon's like, people kind of laugh. He's like, not funny. Not funny.
Right, those
fucking weirdo.
But Moneyball, like,
God, they're so.
I don't watch TV anymore, obviously. Like, no one, for the most part, most of us don't. But my dad still will. And if I walk in and my dad has Moneyball on, I have a hard time fucking walking away.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, they had to separate themselves. Like Franco, he got canceled,
Oh yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Right? So they were all like, "Oh,"
Which was awesome because Seth Rogen did this thing where he kind of came out and did this, people that, if you say bad things, you should be, that's it. That's your, like, big self-righteous motherfucking speech. And it was really just to, I think, divert. It was a total, almost borderline, I don't know if you'd call it gaslighting, but it was a total diversion to make people not ask him about Franco.
Yeah.
Because Franco was very much his best friend or very good friends or whatever. But I don't know if I wish I'd had that what he said, but Rogan came out at one point and gave this really high and mighty, I've been in things and yes, some of them are bad now. It's like, okay, well, that's not how it goes for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Seth, a lot of things you've done have been bad.
Yeah.
I love Seth Rogen, but his shit was
Just
fucking,
shut up, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was
Like, just
male
shut
humor,
up.
dude. It was male fucking, you know
And
how
he
I know
made
you're
a
gay?
fortune off that. He made a
Right.
fortune off playing those roles. And you look at Jonah Hill, it's like, you know,
Making fun of fucking
Fagel.
Fogel,
Fagel, you know, like all that stuff. Like, dude, that's where that stuff gets into the mainstream
favorite was-
is because people are quoting lines from your fucking horrible movies
Right.
where you're busting, and they're not, there's nothing wrong with it, but you're busting balls, calling everyone a homo and a fag. Like, that shit went on all the time.
Dude, it was the best because he just sat there and he said, words matter, context. He literally said, like, context does not matter.
Does not matter.
Words matter. And it's
Dumbest statement ever. Someone that says
Context
words matter, context
is
doesn't. It's irrelevant.
everything.
It's the only
It's
thing.
the only, if I just walked down here
Yeah.
and fucking started railing on you for something, and it's like all you heard was, and that's all you heard. I don't know if that was a bad example, but like
Terrible.
Context is everything. See, that was bad context. I just took myself out of context.
We all understand it. We all
Yeah,
understand the
yeah,
point. But
yeah.
it's just, you know, the woke eating themselves.
I know.
So,
It's the,
you know,
that is always my favorite, though.
And we'll get to plenty of those people, you know, the high flying jets that they're taking.
Oh
that,
my
that
God.
Are tracked. It's
was
my
just-
favorite.
I was just notified that we have no audio.
Yeah, on YouTube. I don't know what to do for YouTube on that, though. I know he texted me. I
So is
switched
there
over,
video on YouTube?
I think it's up with no audio, apparently.
but I don't
or
know
on
what to-
Facebook or YouTube.
Okay, I don't. I'm
Nerd!
sorry. I know. I'm so bad, but I
Throw
mean, I
out the
didn't
nerd
do
signal.
anything. Like, I'm looking at these buttons, and there's nothing.
You want
like
to
the-
ease this? You want to text Travis or something?
Like the horn rim glasses,
can
like a
so I
sign
can
to
text-
shoot up into
Aaron?
the sky.
Yeah.
Nerds.
I'll text one of them. I'll text one of them. I just honestly, I got.
I just don't want it to be on our end.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not on Facebook or YouTube, but I don't understand why. I haven't. I'll text someone.
Okay.
Interesting.
I did want to get to something very, very important. Disturbing, a little bit troubling, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm a bit shook.
How you feeling?
I'm not sure. A little clammy.
Goofy? Yeah,
A little-
clammy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
starting to spin a little.
I got a box in the mail today.
What's in the box?
Yeah, it's not Gwyneth Paltrow's head, but it might as well be. You know,
Yeah.
with a note.
Oh, that's never a good thing. Never a good thing.
Open it up. Hi, Mike. Just to thank you for putting out a great show and great merch and a personalized note I can display nowhere. I have
Seems
no
to be a
idea.
theme on,
Yeah.
from some of the notes you did.
Yeah. I don't know what. And I'm stone sober, by the way. It wasn't like I got a couple cocktails
Yeah.
deep and started
Yeah.
like, show me your tits, bitch. Like, no, I'm stone sober. So whatever I wrote,
Yeah.
you know, and some
It's
of it
genuine.
was just like,
so,
oh yeah,
That's from the heart.
yeah. So some of it was just like, hey, thanks for being a member. We love you, Mike. Something. But some of them, I'm
Some
sure
of it was keeping it real.
Yeah, yeah. I think I sent the Woke Bay 2 stickers, one for each gender.
Good. Smart.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, smart.
You know, which is a bit dicky, but you know, is what it is. He'll appreciate it.
I think so.
You guys are the best.
Well, clearly.
Please save one for Travis, even though he tried to con me out of all of them. Stickers for Troy, if it's not sacrilegious. See you in August, Angie Bloor.
Yeah,
And-
we got post today.
Yeah.
And
And a Tupperware filled with cookies.
appear to be some
And that's-
a homemade cookie.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what we call in the business, Troy,
Yeah.
listener food.
Okay.
And there's a hard and fast rule that
Don't eat
eat
it.
listener
Yeah.
food. And
Well,
you already dabbled.
I did. We
I was asking you, can you smell arsenic? Can you smell what's the other one?
cyanide.
Cyanide, something. Can you, because you were sniffing the cookie,
Yeah.
you were really giving it a good once over. We
Yep.
think we can trust Angie Bloor,
I would like to think so,
but you know, I mean,
which is why I ventured
she's
into
the one that
cookie.
told me at the event, you know, like, wow, you look way thinner in person than you do on camera. She was basically fat, like,
Yeah.
it was kind of a backhanded, you know, shitting on fat shaming.
Yeah.
And then she gets the fat guy cookies, knowing I can't resist to eat cookies. Like, if she
sensing a theme.
wanted to take me down,
Right. And she's doing all the marathons and all that stuff. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe she's knocking everybody down to build herself up.
yeah. And it came to the
everybody
door.
up.
It did not come to the P.O. box, which means she's probably been creeping about here.
Oh, I didn't even Think about
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Scary.
That is a bit
You
scary.
mentioned she paid $9 shipping
Oh,
and change. Seems a bit steep.
could have. I mean, if you know the address, you could have hand delivered that shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
that would
whatever.
have cost her $15 in gas.
Neither
though.
here nor there.
Yeah. You know, I got listener food a couple times in my life, and I've had other people slap that shit on my hands.
Yeah.
You know, you can't trust it. But the famous one was when I was in Lansing, and there was a woman. I would do a couple hours overnight before the morning show started, so I'd be like on the air from 4 to 6, and then do the morning show as well. And she would call in, and so I'm bored as shit. It's 4:30 in the morning, and I would just talk. You know, she would call in on the line, and I'd just talk to her, and you know, she was fine. And then I was sick one day, so I didn't show up to work, and she showed up at my doorstep with chicken noodle soup. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Just took a turn.
Yeah.
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 You like to think that's all in, good nature, but
Yeah.
you just never know. I've seen misery. I know
Exactly.
how that goes.
My ankles already suck too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think Angie Bloor would be capable of something like that?
I don't know. I was had it just been like a straight chocolate chip cookie, I might have just not even bothered.
Was it good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is the scary part.
Yeah.
It was pink.
It was pink. It was like
it's a
strawberry
pink-
with white chocolate chips.
Something. I was just intrigued.
Yeah.
I had to taste Angie Bloor's pink cookie. I had to put it in my mouth and see what it tasted like.
Was it moist? Was it?
It was very moist.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. I
Soft?
mean, yeah. See, good thing it didn't come to the P.O. box.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it actually had sat on the porch for at least a couple minutes before I saw it, so it was warm.
Yeah.
It was moist. Yeah. It was.
Would you put her pink cookie in your mouth again?
I think. Yeah. As soon as the show's over, I think I'm
go
going to
to?
go put that cookie back in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was moist. It was warm. It was delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was relatively satisfying. It's one of those things where it was really good at the time, but yet leaves you wanting a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
yeah, sounds great. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to put Angie Bloor's pink cookie in my mouth.
Yeah. I mean, it's a commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fair.
Isis, do you think Angie Bloor would try to poison the team? Would you put her Angie Bloor's pink cookie in your mouth?
I mean, I wouldn't, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't like
We all
cookies
know.
so much.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, I don't like cookies.
Like if
so
she
much.
sent a cooked filet,
yeah,
I would have been able to not eat that.
right,
Yeah.
You know?
yeah. No, I think I'm sorry, I got distracted with the audio thing.
Yeah, well, you're handling technical difficulties. We were giving you
Yeah.
laying down some cover for you.
I know, I saw that.
Right.
Thank you, I appreciate.
Any word from nerds?
He's working on it now. As
interesting.
which nerd responded?
the train.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong with
Well,
the train.
no, definitely not.
He's
well,
always
actually,
in a good mood. He's
No, well, it'll get fixed either way.
Yeah.
The train's going to tear it all down and build it back up. Where Trav would just be like, "Oh,
maybe the train comes through in a pinch, like Johnny on the spot. Though I really respect these.
I sometimes
he
feel like
seemed to
he
be the
doesn't
one
have a
to
life. I don't. know
but he
how-
very much does.
I know he does. That's what I
Yeah.
don't understand about it. Like,
Precedent.
I see
we
things.
take precedent.
Yeah.
that's just all there is to it.
he knows where his bread's buttered."
Right.
Anyway, I mentioned your theme dress and tee with the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took out that asshole Ayman al-Zawahiri, number 2. He was the mastermind. So this means that everybody involved in the plot of 9/11
Is that the whole deck of
captured
cards?
or dead.
Oh, except the bushes.
Is that the whole deck of
What's that?
Said except the bushes.
Yeah. Shots fired. It was 6:18 Sunday. The sun was still rising over the Afghan capital of Kabul when an American MQ-9 Reaper drone, that just sounds like a badass.
Yep.
Circling up to 50,000 feet overhead, fired 2 R-9X Ninja Hellfire missiles at the house in the city's upmarket district of Shirpur. Now, these things, as they're about to make contact, shoot out with like ninja blades and just fucking put you in a garbage disposal.
Oh yeah. What's like a ninja, like a blender, one of those things.
Yeah. He's here. He would have looked up, seen that thing, and just thought, fuck, and then
So they don't explode like a typical missile?
No.
No, they just come in like daggers, like ninja, like
yeah.
big throwing stars from the sky?
Yes.
That's kind of badass.
Yeah, I know. If it hits its target.
Yeah.
Zawahiri was Obama's was Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, it's Freudian slip. It will happen.
One, half dozen the other, you know. Former deputy and leader of the Al-Qaeda terror group since his master's death 11 years ago. He had just completed his morning prayer, the second of the day, and was watching the dawn from his rooftop balcony in keeping with a well-worn routine.
Yep.
Moments later, the 71-year-old was no more, pulverized into oblivion by the R9X's 100 pounds reinforced metal warhead and 6 katana-like blades that would have silently popped out of the fuselage moments before impact.
That's kind of badass. I
Yeah.
didn't know we had such a thing.
I know.
I thought everything just blew up.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had fucking flying knives.
Yeah.
That's
Flying
sweet.
knives. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Zawahiri's death means all 9/11 plotters have now been captured or killed, no matter how long it takes, no matter where you hide. Come on, man. If you're a threat to our people, the United States, we will find you and take you out, President Soup read off a teleprompter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The strike was a culmination of 6 months of intense intelligence work by the CIA, which had tracked him to the safe house and detailed his daily routine. This is kind of what they did with Osama bin Laden,
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
That safe house, he was the tall man on the roof or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
They realized he goes out has his fucking tea and a whatever on the balcony
Yep.
at the same time every morning, kind of
Yep.
a thing. And okay, why don't we just send him in then?
Yeah. The operation dates back to April when they received intelligence that his wife, their daughter, and her children had moved into a safe house in Kabul. Family was being kept under the protection of the Haqqani Network, a notorious terror organization run by 2 brothers and their uncle, who are closely associated with both Al-Qaeda and the Taliban, which returned to power in Afghanistan last August. I'm trying to think what happened last August in Afghanistan.
Well, that was when we seamlessly evacuated, removed all of our troops.
Yeah.
Without any issues, any incidents whatsoever.
Right. It was just a
Textbook
clean
withdrawal.
exit. Yeah. Which is shocking that Al-Qaeda resumed power that same month. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it was like 4 days.
Yeah. But I do remember Soup telling us it would be months and months and months if they were ever able to capture it.
Yeah.
And then I believe it was less than 4 days.
I remember them going, wow. Well, we knew it was coming. That was just way faster.
Wow. Yeah.
Really, really quicker. Good for them. I
Yeah.
mean, that was really impressive.
And it was cool how we, all those people, all those interpreters that worked with us for 20 years,
Yeah.
that they all got left behind. That we just said, yeah, go fuck yourself to them.
Yeah.
And the cool thing was we left in the electronics all the databases that said exactly who those people were that were working with us. So it made it really, 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 really super easy for Al-Qaeda to just go knocking on doors and murdering people that helped us for 20 years.
Let's leave them behind and make sure they know who they are.
Yeah, which was just a great move. And then don't forget about the billions and billions of weapons.
Equipment and all that for sure.
Yeah. They have like the 3rd largest military in the world now, or some shit like that.
One of my favorite videos
It's
is like the
hilarious.
guy that get in is like doesn't know how to fly the helicopter, but he's like doing it. It's like like taking off and like shit like this with his fucking man jammies on. Like, oh my god,
dude, he's the Wright brothers version of Afghans, right?
Right?
One of those fuckers is gonna figure it out. Yes.
They even left the missiles on it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So we, Soup really took care of Al-Qaeda, if you think about it.
Yep.
Really, really did.
Set them up for success.
Yeah. And now they're over there doing their thing. So they took 3 months. The U.S. carried out painstaking work to confirm that he was also living there. He was spotted multiple times, spending sustained periods on the balcony. Spies constructed a model, so they built a replica home. Same thing. President Soup was kept briefed as the intelligence built up throughout May and June. On July 1, he was given a rundown of the plan to kill Zawahiri by members of his cabinet. Soup is said to have closely scrutinized the plans.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which called for a precision strike on the balcony, and he was keen that every possible precaution was taken to ensure nobody other than Zawahiri
he couldn't
would be
afford
killed.
another one.
No.
Couldn't afford another car full of kids or whatever the hell the last one he blew up was.
Yeah, it was a family.
Like, all right, are you sure this is him? Can we do something? That's probably why they sent the knife
Which was
missiles
hilarious.
in.
Yeah.
That like, all right, can we do, is there one that doesn't blow up so we can't kill other people?
Yeah, we don't want to
like,
wipe out a family and 10 kids again.
Yeah,
Like
we have
that.
our fucking Ninja Ginsu fucking missile that can go in there and take care of it. Like, let's do that one.
Let's do that one. Let's Ginsu knife him instead of blowing up the neighborhood. And, Obama murdered more civilians than anyone in the history of this country with drones. And now his predecessor, President Soup, you know, he's already got 7 dead children on his watch.
Successor.
Something like successor. What did I say?
Predecessor.
Yeah. Successor.
Yeah. Well, you know, the predator. It just rolls off the tongue. With
Right.
It. Sure.
Right. So yeah, exactly. You don't want to drop a bomb on a family full of kids.
I mean, who would do a thing like that?
Yeah. A real dipshit. Intelligence experts knew he was partial to sitting on the home's balcony and were confident he was on the balcony when the missiles flew Sunday. By the way, I'm looking at pictures of all these guys. Have you ever seen one of these people smile?
No.
Even once. Find it. Find the picture.
If you've been there, you know why.
Really?
There's nothing to smile about. Nothing.
Yeah.
First of all, they don't even bang their women. They got to fucking diddle little boys. And
Yeah.
all that shit, you know.
Yeah, what do they call those? The
Buchabazi or whatever,
Buchaba-
right?
Yeah, E, would you partake in Buchabazi if you were over in Afghanistan, Iraq? I mean,
I don't believe that I would.
no?
Because mainly I don't really. It's
You don't like the weenies?
not really into banging child's butts, boy butts, I guess.
What about boy mouths?
I mean,
It's
listen,
Buchabazi,
no
dude.
hair, nice and tight. I mean, there's some positives to it.
Yeah.
I
And everyone's like cool with it.
right, yeah, I
Seems to
understand.
me.
If you're in a situation where when in Rome, I suppose. But
Yeah. Plus, you don't like eating vagine at all.
That's
Yeah.
true too. But I just don't find that attractive to me. I don't think society is what's keeping me from banging little boys.
That's good to know.
I
Good
would
to
think.
know. Yeah.
I think it's full
Glad
on.
you
just
said that.
that's
It's not a legal issue. That's
Was this a
Props.
test?
Well, you don't know. I mean, you get around those guys, and you spend a few years in Afghanistan. You start digging the food, and then you're introduced to buchabachi or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's like, it's like, well, hell, I
Yeah.
don't want to be the only one left out.
right.
Yeah, I mean, if you're passing it around and you're there,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
it's kind of a rite of passage.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, I can't say with peer pressure if I'm just,
Yeah, peer
Friday
pressure's
night,
real,
we're all
dude.
throwing back a few beers. And I mean,
Little
Yeah.
Timmy comes rolling in.
I mean, if everyone's
his little
doing it, I
dance
don't
and
want to
shit.
look
I mean,
uncool.
Yeah.
I really want to be cool.
Buchabachi or a sheep? Because that's your other option.
Those are goat.
Goat. Sorry, excuse me. You're right.
That's a good question.
It's a tough one, isn't
is.
it?
Right?
What do you think? E?
I seriously think the goat seems less rapey.
It's definitely less rapey. I don't think.
It's not in your species, though. So
I think.
Right.
If you took,
What if
if you took some obvious
what if
things
the
that-
goat's saying "ba" a lot, really loud, but the boys like do it?
I mean, if you were going, if you're strictly a scientific situation, and what would be more pleasurable, I think you're talking about the little boy over the sheep.
really?
Yes.
You don't think a goat vagine would work?
Yeah, so you're talking about goat pussy.
Oh, I always forget
as
we're talking about
opposed
goat
to-
vagine.
Yeah.
I always assume
You
it's
think
just
it's the
their-
butt.
The
Yeah.
butt. I never assume they're fucking them in the
I
pussy.
mean, listen,
Yeah.
if you close your eyes and lube it up, you're not going to know the difference anyway. So
They must be so confused. A
Yeah.
goat just gets manhandled by some
Right.
dude and banged. Like,
No,
It's
you're right. I guess
it's
the
just some
vagine, I
whore
guess-
goat that just knows where they're at and just like runs by.
yeah, kind of bucks back up to him.
But where is like the thing is like where?
He answered
like,
the question: Buchabacha or the goat?
See, the trick
Not
is you
because
wear
I
the tall,
wanted
you
to
wear the
either.
tall boots.
I think if people were in a world where they didn't have to worry about what the society thought, I think Fuchabazi would feel better than like sheep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey.
I'm just talking about feeling and what would feel better sexually.
Yeah. I'm not going to answer the question personally.
So
You did.
yeah. So a young dry anus would feel better than a warm,
Soft
moist
cookie.
cookie.
I think there is,
Goat cookie.
yeah, but like grabbing that wool and like
That's what I'm saying. You wear the tall boots, and then you take the legs and you stuff them down in the
Yeah,
boots, so
Bob
then they
taught us
can't
that.
get out. Yeah, that's the
know.
move.
Yep. So
And
can't
then-
kick you.
Yeah.
I'm
Gotta
just trying to
protect
be,
yourself.
trust the science. I'm just trying to be objective as I
Yeah.
can,
I mean, there's no
taking
wrong
the
answer.
social norms out of it.
If
Yeah.
Spock or Captain Kirk's told us anything, like you don't have to stay in your own species.
Exactly.
You can crush puss
Exactly.
all over the place.
Exactly.
Photos of Zawahiri's safe house after the attack appeared to show how the Hellfire missiles smashed through the floor of the balcony and into the room below, breaking one window and blowing out another. Despite his family being at home at the time, intelligence suggests they never left the building in all the months they lived there. The U.S. says nobody else was killed. That's unfortunate. That's too bad.
Well, it's actually it's ironic to me because now clearly this is world class piece of shit, and I have no real sympathy for him. But we just straight murdered a dude.
Yeah.
If you think about that, I mean,
He had
let's
$25 million reward on his head from the feds. too.
okay, there's a we're what separates us as a country from others
Yeah.
is our ethics and how we do
Morals?
things, and the process that we
So you're
endure.
sympathizing with the terrorists.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying let's not lose the fact that we just straight murdered a dude.
Yeah.
We weren't there. It didn't get into a gunfight, and he was killed.
No, it's a video
wasn't-
game.
We didn't try to apprehend him. We didn't. We'll bring him in for questioning.
He could have turned himself in at any point over the last 21 years.
I get it. I
He was
understand
responsible
that.
for the SS Cole, the 94
I get
attack
all
on
of
the
it.
World
Listen,
Trade Center.
in no way, shape, or form am I fucking
Well, you're wearing the
sympathizing
team's
it.
jersey right now.
What do you mean? This is our base, motherfucker.
It's
This
just
dude.
Iraq.
He's just a fan of the base, not a fan.
Yeah.
He's like a fan of stadiums. He likes Wrigley Field.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Not necessarily a Cubs fan.
No, let's not lose track of the fact that we just straight up just murdered a guy.
Yeah, thankfully.
And it's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
yes and no, of course. I'm not saying you
but
deserve to live.
He
I'm not
murdered
saying anything.
like 3,000 people and hundreds more
So,
around the world in terror attacks. He
apparently
started
we
at
don't-
15. Started his own terror network for jihad at
Yep.
15, and then
Yep.
formed into Al Qaeda.
Absolutely one of the worst fucking people on the face of the planet.
Yeah,
And we murdered him.
I'm glad we put him in a blender.
I'm not disappointed. I'm not upset that he's not here.
Right.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
that we
What
just
about
straight
the
murdered a
What
guy.
about the guy Trump droned that was like responsible for fucking so many deaths? I can't remember what his nickname was, but it was like this dude was going to keep building bombs. Like he was the guy.
I get it.
And it was like,
listen,
just push a
I
button.
understand that's part
Just
of
blow
what
him
it
up,
is.
get him off
And
the
I'm not
earth.
saying that this is a Biden thing by any stretch, because it's happened through every administration,
Right.
Historically, throughout this whole process. I get it,
Yeah.
but at least even with the and even the Obama or. Yeah, you got me.
see?
You got me.
See how easy
the
that is?
Osama bin Laden.
What's the difference anyway?
Well,
Yeah,
no, I
Obama
mean, we
bin
went
Laden.
in there, and I don't know. I assume that it was like, yeah, just don't bring him out. You know what I mean? Like, just make sure he's fucking dead. But at least they went in there and did it. And maybe had they killed that they could have possibly taken him out of there.
Oh, they wiped all of them out. They killed his son.
Yeah, well, I know, but. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I really
Soft
do.
spot for terrorists.
I
All
really
right.
do. I don't know. I
didn't
mean,
expect this from you.
There's innocent until proven guilty in this country.
Yeah.
that's our whole legal process.
Yeah.
Was he given
His day in court.
his day in court?
Yep.
Was he given a jury of his peers?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not sympathizing. I just
Oh,
don't
but
want
you
that
are.
to be. No.
Oh, but
no.
you are.
No, no.
Sound
He's
like
taking
you
the
are.
higher road, Mike.
Yeah.
That we claim
He
that we're a
values
part
all
of.
life.
So
He
we-
values all life.
All lives matter.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, Jesus.
Son of a. Yeah.
Oh, here come the black SUVs. Right on call.
Yeah, let's just not lose sight of the fact that we just straight up murdered a guy from
Yeah.
50,000 feet with a fucking ninja blender.
There's something about a guy who hasn't smiled once in 71 years, and his whole goal is to murder Americans. That I just
It is kind of crazy though that like it's if you really think about it, like we don't have that happen to us. I know we had September 11th and whatever, but like we don't get just bombed on. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like yet we do it and other countries do it to other people.
Well,
on the
we're getting
regular
better
in
with
reality.
the
I
Ginsu
mean,
knives. We're not just blowing up schools and churches and shit. That's why those people hate us even more.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, dipshit, you just bombed a wedding. What are you doing? You're going for Carl. He's not even here. But you wiped out half our family.
Hey, Carl, nice to see you.
dude, that line is it's just great.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Is he grabbing her titty there, or is he just starting to
getting-
make out with her?
Just getting into it, yeah.
Yeah, just getting into it. Yeah. Nice to see you.
Carl, good to see you. Taylor Swift. Photos now show Taylor Swift deplaning at Hollywood Burbank Airport in Los Angeles on July 5th,
Okay.
days before she was named as the biggest celebrity polluter.
All
T
right.
Swift, oh no.
Yeah, T Swift is going down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think she could be the biggest celebrity if you want to call politicians and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but you can.
I mean, I'm sure you can track all
Okay,
this stuff.
okay.
And it's yeah. I mean, Is this just based on like how many trucks travel her stuff and how
No,
often
no,
she
no, no.
travels and all this
No.
shit?
This is a group that is set up to track celebrity private jets.
Oh man, these sound like a good fucking fun bunch of people too.
Right.
I
Yeah.
really want to hang out with those dudes.
So, well, I have mixed feelings about this. We'll get into the
Whoa.
discussion.
Are you a sympathizer, Michael?
No, I don't give a fuck. They can travel by private plane all they want. Just don't tell me that I'm ruining the fucking world with your Green New Deals and shit when it's like, no. She's polluting in 1 year. It's like 1,000 times, like 1,185 times what a normal person would.
Okay.
So you don't get to stand then at the fucking dais or the podium and lecture us about climate change and how you're concerned about it.
I don't know if
I don't
she
even remember.
does.
Yeah,
though.
she does. She did
Does
the
she?
2020 interview with
Okay.
Variety.
Okay.
All right.
It was one of her main concerns.
I think that
for
was.
2020.
I think that was the first time when she, because before that she always stayed pretty out of it politically.
Now
See,
she's very political.
It's funny because I just don't give a shit what any of them have to say, so it's irrelevant of
Right.
what they tell me or don't tell me.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah, but dude,
regardless.
they're trying to fucking fast track these green new shit deals, and
But-
it's going to cost us a fortune. It doesn't work. Other
Yeah.
countries have tried this shit. It doesn't work.
I told this to Troy. I forget. I was going to bring it up when it happened, and it was over the a weekend. So whatever. I told it to Troy. I'd seen this pop punk band called Bowling for Soup recently.
Yeah.
And, they're
Oh, yeah.
from Texas. Whatever. They just right up there with a kind of a simple plan, Blink-182-ish style.
Yeah.
And they do a thing every show where they do like a comedy thing, and one drummer makes a joke, and who wins or whatever. And the main lead singer, I've never heard them talk politics. They just seem like a fun-loving, beer-drinking kind of band, poopy
I'm
and
sorry,
fart jokes.
A what loving?
Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't know.
I think you
Beer-
said.
beer-
I think you said cum loving, but
Yeah.
Beer.
We'll go back and check the tape on
Yeah.
that one.
Maybe they like that too. I don't
I
fucking
think
know.
it meant to say
It's
fun, but I think you
fun
said
loving
cum
with.
loving.
I think
Yes.
you know what happened.
Beer
Honestly,
guzzling and fun loving were
you
mixed
know what
up.
really happened? I literally got some water in my mouth, and whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, the guy tried to make a joke. The lead singer, I've never heard them reference politics in any capacity, and I follow them on quite a bit of their platforms. And he tried to make a joke because he lost the thing of like, well, that's why this country's getting so bad. You can only vote once a person, and it just died. It did not go over well.
You can only vote once a person.
He was just kind of making like a joke probably of the 2020 election, or something, or you know what I mean?
saying
Of
like people were voting
multiple voting,
Yeah.
but like he tried to
Crickets.
make a voting joke, and it just
Yeah.
did not go over at all, and it
Yeah.
just kind of move on.
Yeah.
Like I looked around and like, yeah, this is not the crowd to make that joke to.
Where were they at?
State Theater,
Nice.
Fillmore. Sorry, of course.
Oh, yeah. So the photos. So she spent Independence Day, July 4th, in London, consoling her boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, following the death of his great uncle.
Sure.
Great uncle, really?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. He'd have to
Okay.
be a pretty great uncle. I mean, what is a great uncle?
That's your grandfather's brother.
Okay.
Hey, if you're a tight family,
Yeah.
I mean,
He needs consoling.
my
I have to
granduncle-
fly to London on a private jet to console him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, console, blow, whatever.
Right.
Potato.
Yeah. The new pictures show just one of the 170 times that her private jet was used in 2022. We're still in 2022.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
170 times.
Yeah.
Is there even 170 days yet of 2022? Well, I guess return flights, so that's kind of a janky deal. Like if you fly somewhere and fly back, that's
Yeah.
two uses, not one. But I'd consider that to be like a trip.
So this is according to a study released on Friday by British digital marketing firm Yard. It's based on an analysis of private plane flights tracked by the automated flight tracker Celebrity Jets. The study put her on top of the pile of celebrity polluters. Swift's jet narrowly beat out. Who do you think would be number two?
Musk?
No? You're not going to get it. But
Is it
okay.
a
it's a
entertainer?
flash cast guy.
Is it entertainer or is it a
Athlete.
athlete?
Mayweather?
Yep.
Oh wow,
Not a boy.
nice.
Floyd
Money.
Mayweather. He was up there. Other top tens. Who do you think are in the top 10? So these are some
boy.
people. Yeah. If you would just take a second, think about it.
Yep.
And it just says it's celebrities. That's what it's listed as.
Yeah.
I
They
guess
just track celebrity jets.
Well, I do think Bezos probably got to be up there. Bill Gates, I would feel like.
I don't know if
are those
those are
celebrities,
considered
though? I
celebrities,
don't
though.
know.
No,
They wouldn't.
Okay.
They wouldn't qualify.
What is
Even
it? That's
the-
funny.
the
'cause I
the royal
guess
family
Kardashians.
doesn't-
What about the Kardashians?
Oh yeah, that's,
Kim Kardashian
yep,
is on the
that's right
list.
there. Good move. Wow. I'm drawing a blank on who else might be there.
It's a hard list, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you go, oh yeah, I could see that, but
Yep.
it's
All of
not
them, right. I mean, like I would almost go to like a Celine Dion type of a thing. But
Yeah, that's a good guess.
But I think she's she's in Vegas so much that it probably she
right.
doesn't
Do
travel
you want me to
that
just go
much.
through the
Yeah.
Jay-Z,
Okay.
Blake Shelton, who's
All
married
right.
to Gwen Stefani,
Okay.
Steven Spielberg.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck's he still doing?
Where's he going?
I know. What the hell is he still doing?
Kim Kardashian,
Just got to blow all that Star Wars money.
Mark Wahlberg,
Oh, you know what? Yeah, with all the Wahlburgers, he's
Yeah.
bouncing all around. Yeah.
and Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, where the hell's she going?
Right.
That's
Right,
that's
live in Hawaii
that's just fucking
or wherever.
Yeah, because she still does this. Is she still on TV? Does she
No.
still have her show? Is that long?
No, God, no.
Is that long gone?
I mean, there's like,
Oh,
wasn't
the
there
Oprah Winfrey show is long gone, but she's doing like specialized interviews.
I have no idea. Like, she could still be on at 4:00 for the fuck I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't there an Oprah network at one point? I don't remember.
Yeah, the
Harpo.
Harpo. No, OWN.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey Network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harpo was the production company. Excuse me.
Yeah, exactly. In Chicago. Swift is shown hidden beneath a large black umbrella that was handed to her by a member of her entourage. Other members of her entourage are shown departing the plane and heading towards waiting gas-guzzling SUVs.
Well, obviously.
A rep for the singer responded claiming her prolific private Falcon 7X jet use was caused by other people.
Okay.
So Taylor's jet is loaned out regularly to other individuals. To attribute most or all of these trips to her is blatantly incorrect.
Well-
who gives a shit? It's your jet.
Yeah, but that's
It's being flown all over the world every day.
Yeah, but so's every plane out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's
I don't have a problem with this at all.
Yeah.
I wish I had 14 private
yeah.
jets.
I do too. And like I said, I could give it these people all of it across the board. The people that tell me to not do shit, and the people that whine about people doing shit. Can
Yeah.
all
Eat a
suck
dick.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck it.
While the singer was in London, another plane registered to Swift was being used to fly between her family's home in Nashville and Connecticut.
Just multiple.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Well, it's that plane, the Falcon 7X jet. If you look at it, starts around 53 million up to 62 million.
Okay, yeah.
dollars. So pick up a couple of them.
Yeah, why not? Just in case that one's loaned out, or
Right.
in case you got
Do you
more than
hate that?
more than 20 people or whatever that thing can hold.
Can you imagine? You want to like jet off somewhere real quick for lunch, and your fucking private jet's gone.
Yeah,
someone
we
else
booked
borrowed it.
on a whim.
Shit.
I got to have a standby just in case.
Yeah.
I wish I had fuck you money.
Yeah.
I really do.
That flight took place on July 2nd. The plane did the exact same thing on July 6th, again on the 10th. Following the singer's return to the U.S., she went back to London on July 21st. Back in London, she appeared on stage with Haim at the O2 Arena, and then she flew all the way back the following day to Nashville. The report came as redemption for Kylie Jenner, who was branded a climate criminal earlier this month for posting a picture of her and Travis Scott's matching his and hers private jets. Picture of the two of them standing there with
Which
two.
jet should we use?
Yeah, we'll take yours or mine.
With the
taking yours
Rolls
or mine?
Royce like right in front of it too, or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Listen, if it's anything like mine, I'd be like, we better take yours. Mine doesn't have any gas.
Yeah. The other thing that's so shitty about these people whining about this stuff all the time, it turns out they're taking a ton of like 12-minute flights. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to sit in traffic for 30 minutes. Let's just take the private
That is
jet.
where I would tell you. That is where it hits me harder than I get it. I guess you have concerts to go to or whatever, but yeah, if you're literally talking about like they're flying from like LA to San Diego because they want to do lunch or some shit like that.
Well, 12 minutes
Or
just
not-
to
no,
beat
San
traffic.
Diego. Holy
San
fuck.
Diego would be a couple
No,
hours
that-
away.
yeah.
I mean, how
not
long
by
was
flight,
it? How
but-
long it was to where the hell did you guys go? Kalamazoo or Grand Rapids or some shit like that?
Battle Creek?
Half hour,
whatever.
dude. That was like a half hour still even.
Yeah.
and that's on
Yeah.
a shitty plane.
Yeah, that thing's only barely over $1.3 million.
It's like the Honda Spree of
Right.
fucking
Yeah, we were
planes.
basically on a Honda Spree.
It's
No, you're right. That'd
Not
be
a
like
Falcon.
that'd probably
Yeah.
be like flying ish from
It's
here.
probably
to,
15 minutes in that plane.
Yeah, that's a
to
good
get there.
point.
So
Yeah.
it happens. Just
It's a
keeping
lot
things-
of fucking gas and shit. A
Yeah.
lot of shit shooting up in the air.
Wow.
They just don't care, you know.
Okay, but what's the equivalent of driving that?
It sounds like they don't want to sit in traffic in LA traffic.
I know what you're saying.
But what's the equivalent of sitting in your
has
car
to be
and
higher.
driving that? A 15-minute flight is a 3-hour drive in California. And if you're driving there and back and the emissions and the things like that.
That's a good point. I'd
and
like to see the
contributing to the traffic that's terrible.
Right. I would like to see the comparison. That is a good point. But I feel like it probably, because you have to launch and take off and all that stuff. I feel like probably it's still worse. But I don't
think about all the pilots and sky waitresses that they're employing.
That's true.
I mean, they're keeping a lot of things in business.
But if that was true, then they would say that, by the way, though. Having said that, wouldn't they come out and say, hey, look, we've done studies.
It should go without saying.
Yeah.
Should it?
Tomi Lahren. Tommy's so cute. I like Tomi. Tomi Lahren. She's like a
Tommy's
conservative.
a girl?
Yeah.
Tommy?
Yeah. Look her up.
All right.
TOMILAHREN.
All right.
She might even be a Fox News contributor, like on certain things. But she started with like a YouTube channel, just kind of conservative, but smoking hot.
I do love a good biscuit.
Yeah.
Got there,
Yeah.
Why is it not going up there?
We're doing so good today.
Yeah, we're killing it today.
That's all right. None of this matters.
Yeah,
Anyway, nobody can hear us, so we're fine.
Right.
That is neither of them can figure it out, by the way. But Aaron said he will take the audio back later. And
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's strong.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah. And back when she was just doing like a YouTube show,
Yeah.
she was even hotter then,
Okay.
obviously younger.
Well, she was younger. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
a few years back.
Younger
plays a
equals
role.
hotter.
Yeah. But she said of the new report, imagine that an out-of-touch liberal elitist who claims to champion the fight against climate change, polluting the planet 1,100 times more than us little people. Now Taylor's team says she can't be blamed for all that because she loaned out her plane to others. And what difference does that make, Taylor? It's your plane, and I'd be willing to bet you're loaning it to other climate change liberals.
That is a good point.
There are only...
Well, then is the owner of Delta Airlines the biggest asshole in the whole world because he owns the planes?
No, because you have...
because he's not bitching about climate change to all of us other people.
And you have
That's the problem I
200
have.
people on planes, versus 20 people go. That is a big difference to me.
Yeah. They are only horrified by climate change when it comes from blue-collar workers busting their butts to make a living in the fossil fuel industry. Their jobs are expendable, but Swift's private jet isn't. Wow. So, yeah, she talked about climate change as one of the main issues she's concerned about in a 2020 Variety.
Okay, then that's some bullshit.
So her jet has logged 22,923 minutes in the air over 170 trips, equal to 15.9 full days of flight time. Her jet's total flight emissions for the year came in at 8,293.54 tons, or 1,184.8 times more than the average person's total annual emissions. So I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah.
That's as simple as that. Keep flying your private jets. I'm glad you've been able to make that kind of money, to be able to afford that lifestyle. I'm jealous of it. We all are. But fucking shut up. All of you people shut up.
If that is, 11 times of what one person would do, would it?
If it was...
Isn't that what it was? Was 11 times whatever?
1,100.
1,100 times. Never mind.
Yeah. Why?
Never mind.
Why would you?
Because my math doesn't add up. 1,100. I missed the 100 part.
Yes, 1,184.8 to be exact.
So 1,100 times more than someone.
Hold on. At the same time, too, like it's not exactly apples to apples because you can't compare somebody's that's their life to ours. Like on that same thing, like Travis is a monster for all the flights that traveling that he does. He's in the Million Mile Club, things like that. But so his footprint is 1,000,000 times what our footprint is,
right?
Because you drive to the store and back.
Because dude, they could get on. I mean, they could still fly first class on Delta. They don't have to. But the point is, it's not the same.
You wouldn't if you were a billionaire, though.
No, but what I'm saying is that to equate it to what the normal person is not really the same thing.
Yeah, but the normal person's
you're not traveling all over the world constantly for your life, for your job. And you could, but Whatever.
But
Why
you-
would
he's
you?
out-
Why
but-
would
but if
you?
you're-
But then you don't get to punch down on people when it's like, hey, asshole.
Don't buy a pickup truck because it
Yeah.
hurts the environment.
Yeah,
and I
right.
get
as
to
you're
do
driving
this.
around in your,
Yeah.
$100 million jet flying all over the fucking world.
Right.
And the majority of her flights are 80 miles.
Well, that's everybody
Right.
should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Perfect.
I would love that.
Perfect.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, it's just the rank hypocrisy that's like, how do you even look yourself in the mirror and actually utter those words out of your mouth?
Yeah.
If you're Oprah or you're a Kardashian or a Wahlberg or a Steven Spielberg, where the hell is Steven Spielberg flying to?
That is amazing. What's he
It's
doing?
remarkable. What did that?
Well, you know why?
the hell
Because
has Steven
his
Spielberg ever done?
franchise is so hoard out right now
Yeah.
that he's probably consulting in 85 different sets across the world right now.
What are these people never heard of Zoom? Really, they need to fly private. All
Well, no,
across the
they
world?
know about it because we saw them all during the pandemic doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Trying.
So they do know about it, and they told and they showed us how much better they are at being safe, and so it works.
How much respect did you have for if one of these person were like, okay, for the next year, I'm going to fly Spirit.
Yeah.
Just everything I do, I'm going to take Spirit.
I mean, you don't even have to do Spirit though. That's the funny thing.
Whatever,
Like,
I know.
Yeah,
But just to equate it.
yeah. I'd be for it.
Because it's not really that big of a step. Oh, I'm going to take first class.
Yeah. Well, the general public is a pain in the ass. If you're a megastar, that would be a pain in the ass to be on flights with.
Yeah.
It can be unsafe.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
I get it. And if you've got that
And when you have
amount
the
of
schedule,
money
especially these people like touring and
Right.
all the different things, just because even if you're on a commercial flight, that especially with going overseas and all, there's the
Yeah.
time involved,
Yeah.
in going through customs and the baggage and
Yeah,
all
no,
that
you're-
other
that's a good
stuff.
point, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Again, I have no real issue with it.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh, neither do I.
it if you can.
Neither do I,
But you're
Troy,
right.
but
you should.
shut
You know who killed it? Sarah McLachlan. The fucking because the pets. That's her thing. That's what she cries about.
Oh, yeah.
It gives you this. Don't fucking kill your pets or whatever. Spay and neuter your things or
It's
whatever.
easy to do, practice
Right.
and preach.
Yeah, right. Like nobody's gonna get on her shit for that. Like
Yeah.
find one that's right in your wheelhouse. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all you people that doing this, like, climate change and global, all that, like, yeah, maybe you should stay away from that one.
Yeah.
She was brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find one that
Yeah,
nobody
just-
can fuck with.
Just find adorable animals that
Yeah.
look to be injured.
Well,
they all
doesn't-
have the puppy dog eyes.
The
It's
problem is it
perfect.
doesn't really matter. Taylor Swift isn't going to pay for this. No one cares.
No.
Like, and so she can still go up and say all the stuff she wants about climate change. Nothing's going to matter. if
and
she takes
she's
a
got
private jet.
fuck you money. I mean that
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
might be the richest of the entertainers
Dude, yeah,
right
she's
now.
been killing
I
it
mean,
since she was 15
Yeah,
or something. Yeah.
Of all like legit entertainers and stuff that are going now, not the Bezos of the world and shit, but
Yeah.
she might be. She's got
See
to be
what her net
fucking
worth
top
is.
5 or top 10. I bet you. Well, take a guess
sure it's
before you pull it up. What do you think? What do you think?
Hundreds of millions.
I know. Well, I'm going to say.
400 million.
I was thinking even maybe above that
Really?
for Taylor Swift. I'm going to say 700 million.
I'm going 400 million.
Okay.
And I know this is not always right. but,
No, of
whatever.
course not.
Oh
We're
my
gonna
God.
we're gonna go by what that is.
Yeah. Fucking wow. 400 million, dude. That's what it says here. 400 million.
Yeah. Well, clearly,
Average.
clearly he did a little research when
Right,
he looked
right.
this up
Did
today.
not.
Average
I
yearly.
run- I'm gonna go 3. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 4.
Do you think I would have hit it on the dot
Yeah.
had I done that? I would have
Clearly.
fucking like, I don't know, 350. Just get the ballpark.
like
going over.
395, 398, somewhere in there probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said 4. Is it actually 400?
400 on the spot. 150 million a
Boom.
year. It says.
Huh?
Says she makes.
Jesus Christ, she's
150
only
million.
worth 400. She's making 150 a year.
Yeah, that's why these things are always a little weird.
Well,
to
she's
me.
buying multiple $60 million jets.
Well, yeah, that is true though.
Just pissing it away as fast as she's making it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Good point. Well, this
I
might
mean, you
even
could
be.
spend $100 million a year and be worth more than that.
By the
Yeah.
way, though, when you really look at this could be she made it. It might be in the last year or two she started. I mean, I'm sure she hasn't been making this.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
She's
I know.
been killing it for a long,
Yeah,
long
no,
time.
for sure.
long time.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it listed as.
Hey, the wait is over. You can now custom order your brand new 23 Ford F-150 from our friends at Zott Ford and Holly. Be the first in your crew to get the all-new F-150 because the sooner you custom order the Zott Ford, the sooner you can get it home and show it off. Also, for a limited time, when you custom order your new F-150, Zott Ford is going to give you $500 in free accessories of your choice. Plus, starting today, I guess yesterday because I said it then. Starting yesterday, Zott Ford can custom order your new 23 Ford Bronco, Ranger, Explorer, and Mach-E. Just in case you need a little more good news, when you order from our boy Gabara, he's going to lock in the 2.9% APR and give you an extra $500 on your purchase or an extra $1,000 for your lease. You can get details and surf their sexy inventory at dealsinthed.com. And don't forget to tell them that TDC sent you.
Very good. Chris Rock says that everybody is trying to be a fucking victim. Well, welcome to the party,
shit.
pal.
Actually, you know what? Good for him because he's the only. He has not. As big and shitty as that whole Will Smith thing came out.
Yeah.
Who you never fucking heard from was Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
And as far as I'm concerned, that whole thing was Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Everybody on the fucking planet had an opinion about it and something to say.
Yeah.
And the only one that had anything should have had anything to say is Will Smith or Chris Rock.
Yeah.
And Will
But you
Smith
can't do that
tripping
on
over his dick.
Two of the biggest celebrities on planet Earth doing that on a stage like the
I know.
Oscars. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's
the
the highest of high roads that he's done.
Yeah. So he was doing a show at the Fox Theater in Atlanta hours after Will Smith posted a video on Friday apologizing for his slap at Chris Rock.
Same thing.
Everybody is trying to be a fucking victim. If everybody claims to be a victim, then nobody will hear the real victims.
True.
Great point.
It's a great point.
Yeah. If everything's if everything's racist, nothing's racist.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that's same philosophy.
You know, even like go with him. He got slapped for something that he didn't deserve to get slapped for.
No.
But he didn't get slapped for a lot of things he did deserve to get slapped for in his life.
Really?
Of
You think
course.
Rock?
I mean, I'm just in general. You know what I mean? Like things you've said, things you've done.
Yeah.
It just balances it out.
Maybe. Even me getting smacked by Suge Smith.
Suge Smith.
Isn't that great?
Nice, yeah.
I went to work the next day. I got kids. What does that mean? What is Chris Rock's net worth? $150 million?
he's
That could have been a while ago. I don't know.
Well, and
I
that's
mean,
and more so of just like, hey man, I'm going back to work. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm not caught up in
Right,
it. I'm not
right.
doing anything. I got a family. I got kids. That's what's important to me.
Yeah.
I didn't get caught in this bullshit. I went
Yeah.
back to work the next day.
yeah.
So,
Anyone who says words hurt have never been punched in the face.
well, he didn't get hit with a word,
Yeah. You got it. Yeah.
and he didn't get punched either. But
So Will Smith posted the nation's biggest cock, right?
essentially, yeah.
For
yeah.
first, like of all the cocks in the nation, there's not a bigger cock than Will Smith, right?
I can't think of one right off the
think
top
of
of my
one
head.
either.
Yeah, it's got to be going on right now. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, he's clearly just been. Yeah, there was just
If you
been
look up
banging her.
cuckold, it should just be
Yeah,
like Will.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he addressed questions he's received online. Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point.
No, you were fucking egomaniac
Yeah.
at that point.
Yes. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he'll reach out. I wasn't thinking about how many people got hurt in that moment. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock, his younger brother. We had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months...
Irreparable.
Irreparable, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
It's irreparable.
Yeah.
Just saving you the email.
Oh, it's coming. It's
Gross.
coming. Yeah, from you know who.
Hi, Bob.
Hey there, Bob. I spent the last
Bob.
You know, are you overthinking this, Will? You know what? You were a
Yes.
dick.
No,
You were a
it-
fucking dick. Sorry.
Here's the
All you
irony.
need to come out and do is go. The next day, you should have said, I feel like a real asshole. Why? Because I was a dick last night.
Yep.
It was undeserved. It was unwarranted. I should probably be sitting in a jail cell right now. I'm grateful that my mega stardom has made that I don't have to deal with that. I feel awful for being a total dick last night.
Yep.
You don't need to go to a fucking retreat halfway across the world for 3 months to analyze you being a dick.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
No, and this is this is so disingenuous. This is garbage.
So garbage.
You're right.
Listen to this, right? Listen to
Oh,
this.
keep going.
I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you now, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment.
Oh, good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Listen.
So you need
No.
3 months just sitting
that
there.
day, no. That day,
contemplating.
you walked up moments later onto a microphone, had an opportunity to make things right, at least man up,
Yeah.
and do the right thing. You didn't.
He was fuzzy.
You spent that night partying with your Emmy like an asshole, doing
No,
the fucking
not an Emmy.
or Grammy or fucking Oscar, whatever
Oscar.
the fuck, whatever. Because
They're all the same bullshit.
Yeah.
Dude, he was partying all night with that.
You did a half-assed apology to everyone but Chris Rock.
Right.
A few days later.
Right.
Not even like the following day.
Right.
Right. And then now, after all this, it's, oh, so you guys really aren't going to give me a job?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me get back out in front of this thing and do this again.
It's so,
Because if he doesn't do this right now, when was the last time you even thought about the slap? A month? 2 months?
yeah.
I mean, it's irrelevant. It's gone.
Yeah. It was a moment.
yeah.
It is what we see in life, like
It's how to stay relevant.
News people that act like 9/11 is the worst thing that ever happened. Oh my God. No, not for you. Those moments that are unexpected and come out of nowhere are what your lifeblood is. You want 9/11 every day if you're in the news business.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. You don't give a fuck about those people dying in the building at all. You're gonna use them to prop your fucking overbloated ego up to begin with.
Yeah.
Who needs 3 months to go halfway around the world and sit and reminisce about the complexities and the nuances?
Putting in the work, Mike.
Yeah, go
Right.
fuck yourself. How about that?
Yeah.
You were an asshole. And it took you 3 fucking months to apologize. I'm glad Chris Rock didn't take your call.
No, and he should.
And don't ever fucking call him back.
Exactly right.
He's dead to you. Fuck
No,
him.
exactly.
You know?
Absolutely right. Like, and just straight up, man to man, you had your chance.
Yeah.
You've done all of this, and I can't speak 100%, but I'm based on everything I've seen, I assume Will Smith has not called Chris Rock.
No.
Has not gone to
Representatives.
see Chris Rock.
Right.
Right? That's what you do. That's how you make this right.
Right.
You go man to man, face to face.
Yeah.
You shake his hand, you hug it out, you apologize, you be humble,
Yeah.
and you ask for that man to respect you again.
And forgive me.
And forgive me.
Yeah.
And instead,
100%.
you're playing this out in the media.
Yeah. Releasing videos,
Right.
minutes-long videos. Where it looks like a 3-cam shoot.
Yeah. You did his bullshit original apology. It was fuck. Oh,
Dude,
it was an interview. Is all it was.
What's so infuriating about this? Like, why didn't you apologize to Chris? Oh, it was all a blur. It was fuzzy. Blah blah. Oh no, but you instead of not apologizing to Chris, you were not all fuzzy when it came to your acceptance speech and praising
You nailed
everybody.
that. You nailed every name that came out of your mouth.
Home run.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it
And
wasn't
even-
all fuzzy for that 3-minute, 5-minute window.
And even like I said, the apology that came days later.
Yeah.
It didn't even specifically apologize to him. It apologized for what he did,
Right.
and for everyone that was affected,
Right.
And did not specifically and it was, I think they like tagged him or whatever it was. It was at Chris Rock or whatever, you
Right.
know, at the real Chris Rock or
Right.
however that shit is, you know.
It's
like,
just-
dude,
it's just
fuck
so embarrassing.
You, fuck you, man.
It just shows how out of touch these people are on
Yes.
every single level of
Yes.
life. Like, there is no relating to normal people like you and I. You get into a screaming match with your neighbor and you realize, I was being an asshole back there. You know,
Yep.
You go next door, you knock on the door. Hey, Phil, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what got into me yesterday.
Yep.
I feel like a total dick. Please, I'm not that kind of person.
No, instead,
wanted to apologize.
you don't go
for
to
my
all the
behavior.
other neighbors and go, "Yeah, I'm really sorry
Yeah.
about what I did to Phil next door."
You don't go to Twitter.
Yeah, hey, tell Phil that I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, no, it's bullshit. And
Imagine having a staff of people working for you, and you are God in that world.
Yep. You're the pinnacle. Right?
You're the thing. You're the thing that everybody needs to coddle and make sure.
You're the paycheck.
You're the paycheck, exactly. So nobody can say no to you. Nobody can go, hey, bro, shut up. You sound like an asshole right now. You know what I mean? Like, if you're being a dick, I can tell you you're being a dick.
Yeah.
Unless I'm worth $500 million and I'm paying your check.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you got to bite your fucking tongue.
Yeah. Then
right?
you got the wrong people around you.
You do.
Yeah. You better check yourself.
Yeah.
Because
His kids are fucked up.
Yeah.
All fucked up. Weirder by the day.
Yep.
You know, I'm just glad we haven't heard from Willow and fucking Willette whatever the fuck their names are, in a few years. But
Jaden and Willow, come on.
yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Very
but
talented.
They
Willow.
immediately defended their dad, like, yeah, take
Of
that,
course.
bitch.
Yeah,
like
talk shit about my mom.
Yeah, talk shit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a comedian. You fuck.
Yeah.
Go eat a dick. Right?
How was that even insulting?
It's not.
Demi Moore was gorgeous in that movie.
Absolutely right.
Hot bald chick.
Yes.
Hot bald chick.
Yeah.
Where's the insult?
Yeah, and if it was like it wasn't even a joke about, even if he knew what it was, if it was like a joke about her condition,
Yeah.
it's just it was a throwaway comment. And
Yeah.
in all honesty, I 100% believe. I mean, we know it wasn't scripted, but that it was, and he didn't know anything about it. He'd probably never even seen her bald until that moment,
Right.
And just made the comment,
Yeah.
in that moment.
I wonder if he would have done that if it was being hosted by the other guy, Ricky.
Oh,
Ricky Gervais made a comment like that. I don't know that he would have stormed that stage.
I don't
and
think
smacked
so.
The shit
I
out
don't
That's a
think
good
so.
point. I don't think so either.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I really don't. I think we talked about
Yeah,
that at the time,
I think so
and we
too.
broke it down. I don't think that happens, and why there was that dynamic, and
Yeah.
probably because fucking Rock probably banged fucking Pinkett.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah,
there
in front of him.
does feel like
He
there's
sat in the
something
corner
else
and
there.
rubbed one out.
Yeah, it does feel like there's something else there. The fact that he didn't apologize to Chris that night, and it took days after the whole fucking world was making fun of
Yeah.
him.
I
for
got to
him
believe if
finally
there was
drop Chris's
if
name.
there was more
it seemed
there,
personal.
Yeah, if there was more there, you'd think it would have come out by now.
Yeah.
That somewhere, somehow, somebody would have been like, yeah, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Back in 04.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Chris Rock was the first guy to make Will Smith a cuck. So
Yeah. But wasn't there-
This goes back decades.
God, I just had,
what's
I just
funny?
had a weird flat. Like, I remember, I think there, it might not have been Will Smith, but I think I remember hearing, oh no, you know who it was? It was Martin Short. Or not Martin Short, Martin Lawrence,
Martin
excuse me.
Lawrence, okay.
Remember hearing a story, yeah. Of like somebody getting all pissed off, and it might have been Will Smith, about like coming in, and they were doing a movie together or something like that, and Will came in, and he was in their trailer. I mean, it's not like they were banging, they were just like, he was like in the trailer, and like he got all puffed up and stuff, and was like, I'm probably getting the details a little weird, but I
Yeah.
think that's what it was. It was somebody like so innocuous, like Martin Lawrence, right? Like,
Yeah. He's a goat.
I mean,
He had his day, man.
yeah, I don't,
That dude
but
had a run.
I also don't see him as, the
Big threat.
yeah, the big puss crushing dude.
Yeah.
Funny, fine. Numbers, fine. But like, I got to worry about him like stealing my girl, kind of a thing.
Yeah, if
But I
Will
think it
Smith-
was. Yeah, I could have this totally wrong, but I feel like it was Will and maybe like Martin Lawrence.
I will say, like, when this all happened, I remember my one buddy was we were both into it at the time, and like he was talking about like Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada is like a weird person. There's
yeah.
really no explanation for why she is a quote unquote celebrity. She was with Tupac.
Yeah.
And Tupac was like, right. And then it's like, then she's with Will.
Wait.
And she's like kind of an actress, but not really. And she's not good.
I'm gonna
And
say she's not good, but Nutty Professor.
Was she?
I mean, hot as fuck.
Really?
What was she in Nutty Professor?
She was
Eddie
the girlfriend.
Murphy?
Clump. Yeah, she was the chick. In,
No, Janet.
no.
In the first one, it was Janet Jackson.
No. It's Jada Pinkett Smith in the
Pull up Nutty.
Nutty
Why-
Professor. Yeah, with like the short little bob hair.
Here, one second.
Strong.
Yeah.
In that. Yeah.
So then,
Yeah. Give me those top two. Yeah, right. Like that's. Oh my God! Look at the bottom middle. I mean, like night and day.
Yeah.
But there, you know what I'm talking about.
Nutty Professor Wig. So was Janet in part 2?
Maybe. Well,
Was that his new
Slumps
love and
or
interest?
whatever? Was that
Yeah, because
Janet?
Jada wasn't in part 2.
No, because she sucks. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay.
That's a strong performance.
I'll just say
right
this.
there.
I know my friend's taking her. It was like there was some other show she was in, and he was
She was
and
in
he
the,
legit just like he thought she was the worst person on the show in his
I believe
opinion.
it.
And so
yeah, and I don't think she was any kind of award-winning actress there.
but
by
it's
any
just
stretch.
that's what I'm saying. There's something to her that somehow got like she's Will Smith is good enough. Like she's enough to be. He's with her, knowing that she basically cheats on him.
Yeah.
And it's like he won't leave her. He won't. It's Will Smith. I mean, do you think that Will Smith can't be like, get the fuck out of here, man? I'm Will Smith. And it's like, who is this person, really, dude? There's just not that
Might
much.
have that magic box, man. Who knows?
Maybe, man.
Nah, there's no such magic.
Well,
magic.
I bet the curtain matches the carpet now.
Hey, I hate to do this, but we have another racist mascot.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Charles E. Cheese.
Chuck! Don't tell me it ain't so.
Can I say it real quick too? By the way, because I'm sure you have kids, but they're older enough. They're way beyond Chuck E. Cheese at age level. There is one in Novi. I don't know. I mean, I haven't probably been in one in 20 years.
I was there like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Really?
No. Okay. But I was picking up food from there, and I had to wait a little bit. I'm like, I want to walk around a little bit. I haven't been here in fucking forever.
Yeah.
Back when I was a kid, at least they still had like a ball pit and shit. This one I was in was just a fucking full-on arcade.
Yeah, that's it. Just pay to play.
Really?
Yeah,
Everything.
like there was no fucking little
Were the
slide or-
animatronic things there singing and shit?
God,
on
no.
stage?
I mean, it was a full-on
They
just
pop
arcade.
out like once an hour. That's
Oh, do
it.
they?
Really?
Okay.
Oh, actually, they might not even do the full animatronics anymore. It's been a long time.
It's just like, to me, though, in the end, like, this is like, the pizza always sucked. No one ever liked the...
Hey.
I haven't had. I don't even remember what their pizza tastes
take
like
offense
at
to that.
all.
Is it good? I don't remember liking
I'm not going
it.
to say it's the best pizza I ever had, but I would eat a Chuck E. Cheese pizza over a hot and shitty.
That shocks me. I haven't had one. Having said that, I haven't had one since I was like a fucking kid, but
Okay.
that shocks me.
When
But
was the last time you had a Charles E. Cheese pizza?
It's been a minute.
You have to really,
years,
but to...
months.
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Can we
I'm
go
gonna
there
bring
as
one. I'm gonna-
adults? Are we
I'm gonna-
allowed? Yeah,
100%.
People get shit faced there. I know
you can
there's
be-
always
you can buy beers
stories.
now.
that was the turning point for me.
Yeah.
At kids' parties.
Yeah.
But it's just like I want, because I was waiting a little bit. I'm like, I wanted to walk around. I'm like, there's no excuse for me to be in a Charles E. Cheese.
Yeah.
So this is like
you
an
know they were doing
excuse.
I fucking him
Dude, there
the
was
whole time.
It was the middle of the day. There was nobody there, honestly.
Yeah.
But like,
Somebody just following him around the whole
by the way,
time.
nice getting fucking delivery food of like, dude. There's a lot of places you can pizza. You're getting food delivered to your house from Chuck
That
E.
should
Cheese.
tell you something.
I didn't
E.
even know you could do that.
That should tell you
That's a good-
something.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But the point, my main point was, though, I went in there and it's like, there's nothing that wasn't paid for play.
Yep.
Like there was no longer
Yeah,
a
we
few
get it.
little slide. It just seemed odd to me.
So anyway, this incident occurred when Natiana Muhammad took her children to the chain's location in New Jersey, Wayne, New Jersey. The employee playing Charles E. Cheese himself allegedly ignored her daughter during a meet and greet period. She posted the video of the encounter, of course, to Twitter, because that's where you have to go, which shows the employee walk past as a small child holds her hand out for a high five. She wrote, "My 2-year-old was racially discriminated against. As you can see, he gives all the white kids high fives and purposely ignored my black baby." Muhammad claims when she confronted the person playing the musical mouse, he ignored her, and the restaurant's manager, Angie Velasquez, made excuses for him.
Okay.
They're always doing that line of sight.
Yeah.
You know, with
well,
the fucking...
I mean, it's not.
Can we watch the video?
Not a thing. Well, he's busy over there.
No, I can find it. Let me see.
Just want to interrupt you.
At your leisure.
Well, I'm still dude. This audio thing has become quite a situation.
I know. Well, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
clearly,
but I'm just saying I
already
wasn't.
fucked.
But I'm just saying I wasn't texting like my fucking
No, I know.
Just kidding.
my side piece or some shit.
We know that.
You need a piece to have a side piece.
Right?
I just wanted to say that.
All right, E.
Thank you.
T.
It's great to be here with you.
So high five's a white kid, white kid.
High five, high five, high five, high
Fuck
five.
off, Blackie.
When you celebrate your birthday at Chuck E. Cheese's,
Oh, that he does look
That
right
is,
at her.
dude.
Does look right at her. You're like, did he just?
That's worse than the other one.
Although, well, the only thing I will say of this, and I'm not making excuses,
okay, sorry.
I don't know what this is all about. All the other kids are on the stage. So there may
So
be
he's
something.
at a height level that he can see them.
or they're part of something.
But that, you know what the
This
site?
could be the birthday girl. This could be the thing. They could have paid for this. They don't. I don't. You know.
Yeah.
I'm
That-
just saying
Right.
they're all on the stage that he does. So this is clearly something else. And then there's just this other girl
True,
there.
but
And
I
can't
just find it so hard. It's remarkable to me that we have such racist mascots in this guy. I had no idea. Is it
Who knew?
possible?
Who
Is
knew?
it possible
Yeah.
that these people are just racist as shit and are like, dude, I'm not. I
suppose it is possible.
high-fiving a black fucking 3-year-old. Get out of
right.
here.
right. No, I
That
mean
is
I don't.
possible.
I don't believe that.
I don't either. I don't want to believe. I mean, this came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, this is
All
a
of a
thing.
sudden.
All of our fucking mascots are racist.
This one
I
is
hope-
worse than the other one to me, though, because, like, dude, even the head thing, that head isn't as big as one of those big mascots.
Yeah.
He or she is directly slapping hands. This girl is jumping up and down.
Right, like
I don't
here.
believe it, even when you say, like, oh, maybe they're a paid family.
No.
That, you're still working at the
You
restaurant.
should
like,
still high five the kid, for fuck's sake.
I mean, so it's...
So
it's clearly
you're
a
not
thing.
willing to extend
Can I
any
watch
benefit
a-
of doubt. You've come to the conclusion
No,
that
I
this,
don't- whoa.
that this person in the costume is racist.
No, there can be a difference between racist and still this is kind of weird to me. I can just be...
No, it's weird to me too.
Yeah.
I agree with you,
So I'm
but-
saying I think there can be a in between ground. Can I watch it again? Just
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
'cause I wanna-
He's like, hell yeah. High five, white kid.
High five, high five, high five, high five.
He does appear to look down at her.
Yeah.
He's not very into his gig either.
No, he's not.
See, here's the thing. The reason that this one, the parade, you can argue they have to keep moving on.
Yeah.
There's a bigger head. They legit can't see down. This one, man, is rough.
No.
I don't believe it's racist. I don't think a
No.
guy's sitting there going, fuck these black kid. I'm not.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And again, to this, because there's like announcers, this is like the people on stage.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing. It's a special moment for whatever's going on there. For him to come out, it's over the PA system. This is these people. This is their moment.
Okay.
You know. Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't have or couldn't have given that kid a high five, but
Right.
I'm going to say that was part of the deal of why ever they're on stage and him coming out and acknowledging them specifically. And then
So they don't acknowledge everyone in the restaurant. I mean, I figure that mouse is just walking
Well,
around high-fiving kids all day.
probably and might have at another point in this whole thing. What I'm saying is that whatever this 8-second clip is,
Right.
is that there's 4 kids on stage and there's somebody on a microphone talking about it, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this isn't
Play it
just
again.
this
Play it
isn't just
again.
the mouse just walking around on a meet and greet. This is something going on.
Okay.
Try and hear what she says.
Thank you. It's great to be here with you to celebrate these amazing birthday stars.
It's their birthdays.
For those of you who don't know, when you celebrate your birthday at Chuck E. Cheese,
You get a high five.
you are the star of the show. In fact, on the
Okay. So hold
Okay.
on. So go back
All
to
right,
that.
all right.
Those are the birthday stars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are
They're
stars.
on stage.
And they're white, which is good.
Whatever it is, maybe it's that kid's birthday, maybe it's not. But even that whole thing was like, just so you know, when it's your birthday, you're the star of the show. So
That's true.
if you high five the kid that's on the standing there
Oh,
because
that's
I want to
bad
high
move.
five, you're taking away from the people whose
birthday
But I
stars
would say
is.
that would suggest that there are literally managers back there. When you get in this costume, only the birthday people get a high five. We need to draw these motherfuckers.
Well,
They're on
he's
stage.
bringing up an interesting point.
I
They're
know.
on stage. This is part of like a
I get it.
presentation.
Yeah.
This is a thing that's going on. Like I said, this isn't just him wandering around like, hey, blah, 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 I'm a dude in a fucking
I know,
mask.
I know.
This
Yeah.
is like their thing. Put them on stage. This is their moment.
I
So-
think that at a place like that, though, like again,
I just
isn't
really,
it
really
shit-
wish one of those arms that came out on the stage would have been black.
Or brown.
Or brown.
isn't
Whatever.
But
Yellow.
the job is to make
whatever.
these kids all really enjoy this place. I know you're probably right. They're on the stage. They are doing a performance.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think it's racist. It just still seems like, though,
you know.
you're fucking at Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, if,
Girls jumping up and down right in front of you.
well, clearly, I mean, context
So-
means nothing.
So-
Words mean everything.
Exactly.
So the mom says when she turned around, she was excited to see him. She saw that he was giving all the other kids high fives. She put her hand out. It was her turn. He just put his hand down and acting like he didn't see her.
It was just a Saturday for you. It's their birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the special, what do they call them?
Was
Birthday
she-
stars.
yeah.
I would
was she
say
on stage?
I believe that my parents would tell me that that's their birthday. They're up there for their birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
your parents wouldn't sue Chuck E. Cheese for the $25 million that's about
I
to
don't
come
believe
down?
it. So no,
Like the Disney one that's coming down?
no.
She then says the restaurant insisted her daughter take a picture with Chuck. Chuck E. Cheese released a statement saying, in part, Charles E. Cheese is saddened when any family or child has a less than perfect experience. We want to thank the family who brought this to our attention and for giving the on-site manager an opportunity to apologize and address their concerns in person. The company did not appear to suggest that any punishment was in order for the manager. Muhammad was dismissive, gave the on-site management the opportunity to apologize. When she said, I'm sorry you feel that way, was that the apology?
Kind kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat a dick. How about that? Yeah.
We talked about it before. It was one of the original ones. You know, it said like this has become a thing. We talked about it. We never pulled it up. Look up Minions racist.
I remember trying to at
Oh,
the time, but I
no,
didn't.
not the Minions.
Yeah, it is. It's whatever. What's the
yeah.
Gru, or what's the dad
Gru?
or whatever? Gru? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And then him? Look up racist Minions mascot or whatever.
And I'll read this while he's pulling
Yeah.
it up. Muhammad recounted how sad her daughter was afterward. Her demeanor changed from she was excited, happy, jumping high five, to when it was time to take a picture, just stood right beside him. I hugged her, told her that she would never have to beg for love because she is loved by many. The incident follows other
that's bad
black
advice.
children. Yeah. One family member, to what you were talking about, T. One family alleged 4 employees dressed as Sesame Street characters ignored Quentin Burns, his daughter Kennedy Burns, and other black guests during their meet and greet on June 18th. Just looking at her face, it makes me want to cry every time I see it.
Yeah.
Quentin Burns said during a press conference. The press conference announcing a $25 million lawsuit against the theme park's parent company.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Quentin seems reasonable.
Of course.
Burns.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely worth $25 million.
Sure. Perspective. I mean, honestly, if the cartoon mascot didn't high five your black child,
Yep.
it's only because your child's black.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't we give you $25
Of
million?
course. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, cops kill George Floyd, and they give $6 million to that family.
Oh, yeah. So the non-high five is worth
Non-high
25.
five is-
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
Perspective.
Yeah, 19 million more than George Floyd's
Can you really not
family.
find it?
Well, no. Here's the problem. It's the Despicable Me. It looks like.
Or, yeah,
and
that's
here's
it.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
news story on it. But the
Oh,
point is,
there
I
should just
can't.
be look for images. That's it.
I know,
Just
but
don't-
yeah. I mean, I was
search
trying
it
to
as
find
just-
video. I
yeah,
guess.
no, it's just an
Okay.
image. That's it. Just do an image.
Okay. No, there was.
That's it. Well, yeah, just search that.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I can't type
This
that
is
shit out.
there you go. And no. Yeah, it's one of those. Right there. Just do top left image. Oh my god. Yeah, that one right there. Bang, that's it. That's all you need. So they blurred her face out. And you gotta blow it up,
Oh.
I guess. But he's got this on her shoulder,
Yeah.
right?
Well, that's got to be worth 20 million at least.
You would think. There you go. I love how unenthused the minion looks just because that's the way his face looks.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it looks like you're right. Like
and then he's like super happy holding a banana and then dropping
Dropping white power signs.
the
on a
white
black-
power sign on her,
black
on her
child's,
thing, right? Because I mean that's the original. When you were talking about why is this going on? Is
Yeah,
this a thing? And
I
where's
didn't-
this
I didn't
going?
know.
This goes back to like the first time I heard it or saw it.
Yeah.
And this one, to me, like I don't know how you can possibly justify that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no reason that is what he would. I mean, unless for some
What if he's
reason he
just
was
itching?
scratching his thumb the
Scratching his
second
thumb.
it was taking that picture.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
That
I mean, your
that's
hand
what
just goes
happened.
on it. But
There's a documentary I've talked about before too. I think it's on Netflix, but it's about people whose lives were upended by like a woke mob overnight. And there was a guy in San Diego who was a fucking Mexican guy who was driving through a Black Lives Matter rally because they're at every corner in Southern California, and he had the OK sign and he just happened.
God damn it.
They caught it right
Look
in
at
that
it.
moment.
I got caught. So did you?
What?
Yeah, you did too.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you did. No. You remember that game?
yes, I do, and you definitely got me. For
I
sure.
definitely got you.
Oh man.
Which is dumb because I was. I mean, I
You knew it.
I saw you do it to Mike, and I was just staring dead on. I
And
could have
still
easily
got
looked
it.
away.
The fear triggered more families to come forward with similar experiences. This is going to be a great
yes.
grift.
Right.
You know,
I would love to see some white kids that didn't get a high five in a video because
I-
I'm sure it happens.
I
I'm
wanna
sure
see-
every kid that's white doesn't get a high five.
I want to see it a day. I mean, this is my dream. If we can get to a point where white children aren't admitted to any of these parks, theme parks,
yeah.
parades, just keep them out of them. I mean, why would you want white children
Here's
at
another one, by the way.
any of these things? There he is.
Look at that.
Is that his hands in a glove?
I mean, that's pretty. That was much
it's just
more
a glove.
bold.
Yeah, it is. But that she's not black, so what's the problem? I mean, what are you
She
doing?
looks of color, doesn't she?
Well, does he punch her when she doesn't? Does she stick her finger in the hole? And
Yeah, I don't
and
know
If not,
exactly.
does he
Right.
punch her?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but interesting if that's the thing. I wonder if it's not even the same guy.
No, this is different. Yeah, totally. I just happened to be
Different
noticing.
Gru?
Yeah. It's weird.
I had no idea this was a thing.
This is like an underground thing that's
Can
going
you
on right
imagine?
now. They're taking the world back.
Okay. So the lunatic liberal left captured the school systems, and we're seeing that at play.
They're taking the theme
Do you
parks
think
back.
the right is taking the theme parks? Maybe. Just mind fucking with black and brown children?
The cartoon
How devious.
The cartoon costume is the new White Hood.
Wow. It's possible, man. It's possible. Would you
Right?
be shocked if it was a documentary comes out years from now? It turns out there was an underground thing with fucking alt-right people.
Fireworks going off like crosses and swastikas and shit at the end of the night.
They're making an extra $50 every time they drop a fucking OK white power sign on a black kid's shoulder. It's like, did you see what Dan did? Holy shit, he made $500 this weekend. Some super PAC, alt-right super PAC paying these guys to
Yeah,
just
right?
fucking ruin black children's experiences.
Happiest place on earth, my ass.
Yeah, sure. One of the family's attorneys, Malcolm Ruff, called for transparency. The lawsuit, SeaWorld's performance readily engaged with numerous similarly situated white customers. I love the way they say that.
SeaWorld, that's what this is?
SeaWorld is the parent company for the Disney thing, I think.
What is going on?
I don't
Well,
know.
for
I
the
thought
Sesame
Or maybe
City
yeah,
or whatever.
okay.
Yeah,
I was going to
yeah.
say, I thought Disney owned everything.
Yeah.
No,
How is
SeaWorld
how's
was with the-
SeaWorld above Disney?
Yeah,
Yeah.
SeaWorld was with that Sesame
Sesame,
Street or
right.
whatever
Yeah,
that was.
right.
Yeah.
He called for transparency from SeaWorld and the company to compensate the Burns family. She was ignored amongst a sea of other young white children who were able to interact. Kennedy was forced to experience racism at the age of 5. This is unacceptable, and we will not stand by and let this continue. I agree. $25 million it is.
Seems legit. Hey, we don't have 25 mil. Would you take an orca?
Let you swim with the orca.
This is the guy who was fired for the Despicable Me.
Oh, was it really?
It says, yeah,
Yeah, I could see him. dropping
Universal
it.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Yep.
Well, for making the OK symbol. Yeah, that was him.
Yeah. I
mean,
can totally
did
see it.
Did he admit it?
I don't know. It just,
Why-
it just
how-
says it.
exactly. This is a mugshot. What was he arrested for?
Yeah.
Pull
crimes,
that
federal hate
motherfucker's rap
crimes.
sheet.
I have to
And
read
why
the
do we
article.
why do we have criminals in costumes at amusement parks?
I feel bad for Damon Payne, though. I got to be honest, because a few years ago he happened to have an incident at a New Orleans Charles E. Cheese.
Oh no.
Where his black daughter was ignored.
Daughter of color.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He recorded video of this, which shows her standing up and looking at Charles with her arms outstretched. He is seen waving and embracing other children as little Denver stands, not knowing what to do. Her father says, "Go in front, go ahead." She then puts her arms to hug the mouse, but instead the worker turns to hug other children. He can be heard yelling, "You don't see her? She's right there. You saw that, right?" To the person next to him. He's like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
But they gave him like 50 free tickets to redeem at the store shop.
Yeah, they'll give you like one of
And
those
it's
little
like-
like a sticky finger that's you can slap
Yeah.
against the wall. One
Yeah.
of those things.
Yeah.
Or finger lock, Chinese finger lock.
Chinese
thing.
finger locks,
Yeah.
yes, of
Fif-
course.
50 tickets, that's
But-
what'll get you, or a Tootsie Roll.
But now, just a few short years later, we're looking at 25 mil.
25
And
mil.
it's like,
Hey,
Damon was a little ahead of his time. with the-
inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a real.
It's true.
Hey, this part of the show is brought to you by Your Insurance Expert. Are you paying too much for health insurance? Are you uninsured? Health insurance can be confusing. Nick Matthews from Your Insurance Expert is an expert in health insurance, life insurance, and Medicare, so you don't have to be. Call Nick Matthews at 248-914-1173. That's 248-914-1173.
That was Nick, right?
Nick Matthews.
Yeah. Are they sponsoring today's edition of Fuck Around and Find Out?
Well, they clearly, because this part of the show is brought to you by Nick Matthews
Yeah.
and Your Insurance Expert. So,
All right. Today's edition of Fuck Around and Find Out. Thank you, T. Roy, for this one.
yes, stumbled upon this gem today.
Yeah. Don't you love it when an 80-year-old shopkeeper?
I would like to even break that down to a good guy with a gun.
Yeah. Good guy with a gun.
Yep. And
Yeah.
that could even be a thing. We could separate fuck around and find out from good guy with a gun.
Do you feel good about the fact that an 80-year-old man is working in a store at 2:45 in the morning and so like,
Speaks volumes of this country, but yeah,
yeah, seems like that dude should be able to chill with a Mai Tai on the beach.
you would hope
right?
so.
Yeah,
But I don't know what he's done up till this point.
yeah.
Could have
Do you
blown
have
it
the
all in
video there,
hookers and blows,
Isis?
so he's still working through it.
Yeah. So a would-be robber barged in the store, cocky as hell. He's got his AR there. But yeah, he fucked around. And found out.
I know it's hard to see, it's hard to tell, but if you look right now, so he's in a blue shirt all the way at the top towards the right, next to the ghillie sign. So there's the guy in the store. Because the first time I watched it, I couldn't really see everything was going on.
Yeah.
So this is the store. It's empty. He's in a blue shirt.
This is a fantastic looking store, by the way.
It does look, very nice.
The floors are clean.
Yes,
the displays are pretty. This is
exactly right.
And I don't think he even damaged his store with what took place.
I mean, might have took out a little window in front, but
maybe
that's fine.
Easy to
let
fix.
Insurance take care of that.
Easy to fix.
Indeed. I love that it cuts to the car.
Yeah. Oh, here comes a badass.
All right, go back. It's so fucking instant.
Yeah, holy crap.
But. All right.
So yeah, cocky.
Yeah.
This dude comes in.
Go back one more time because I want. I've been watching this guy. I want to watch the dude in the blue shirt here. Bam!
That's a quick draw, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, he recognized what was going on.
Yeah.
Immediately, he went 2 feet to the right, got his gun, and was like, "Oh, the fuck you are."
Well, so because the way, so what? Let this go, and this is why. They would just stand there with a gun, like, "Come on back in, come on back."
There you go.
But this is why he's ready, and why he was standing there, how he was standing, and what he was doing. So now, this car backed up into the handicap spot in front.
Yeah,
He's got to watch. Yeah.
He shot my arm off. Shot my arm off.
Wait. Here's the best part. Oh, no way. Shit. It was on my phone. Go back for a second.
Okay.
When he pulls up and stops.
Like, how far back?
Yeah.
He shot my arm off.
Yeah. Will they pull out like 5 feet and then stop?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Did they give him shotgun?
Right, look at start. So then they start to take off, and they almost forget this dude.
Right. Yeah.
So then they stop again. So go until they stop right here real quick. And I'm like, okay, thanks for the fucking good look at the plate at this.
Dude, yeah,
But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I think it's a bullshit plate. I don't think it's a real plate.
No, what this is a stolen BMW.
Yeah.
They're not.
Right.
This
But
is
when I
not their
saw it
car.
earlier, I was like, awesome. Thanks for backing in and then stopping and giving it a great look. But on my phone, when I saw it originally, I couldn't tell. So now I'm realizing that it's a bougie plate.
This is the best story of the day.
Yeah. So
It's
this guy's sitting there and he
fantastic.
watched this car turn and back into the spot in front of the store.
And they have like 3 fucking dudes at least, maybe 4 there.
And then they let one guy go into there to start.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And one 80-year-old man took all these
within,
fucking
I mean, that's got to be, if we can check the
20-year-olds out.
timeline on that, from the second he walks in the door to the second he shoots his arm off, it's got to be 2 seconds.
Yeah, back it up again.
It's fast as fuck.
Yeah. Strong.
What a great shot.
But so this is my
And
point.
this-
So now he's standing there watching. This is my point. He's watching that car back in, and then watches a guy in a mask
Get out of the
in
car.
a hood
With an
a
AR.
gun, get out and walk up the front door.
Back it up. He made a little bit of a mess. He blasted some papers off the desk.
That's okay. Yeah. Collateral damage.
He's like, oh, really? Fuckface?
Hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. I shot my arm off.
I mean, dude, you say so, he didn't. They don't. Those papers didn't even go on the floor though.
No.
They just are on the counter a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Look at name face. Like, all right.
Go right back.
All right.
Just right back. to
Chick. Come on back.
This is why, folks, shotguns are your best bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
they're
You
going
get
to
some good spray.
You get
Yeah.
some spray, some
doubt.
spread, as Bill Burr would say. But, you know, this would be much harder to do with a pistol.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
if
you get in a shootout with a pistol. You miss that first shot.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. Odds are now not in your favor.
Yeah.
But you throw, especially from that, I mean, that's got to be 25, 30 feet
Yep.
at least from where he's at. By the time that comes off of there, that spray's like 10 feet wide. Boom!
Yeah. It'll shoot your arm off.
It'll shoot your arm off.
Yeah. It's fantastic because this pile of shit, human shit, right, is going to go in there
He's disenfranchised, Michael.
Yeah, for sure.
Disproportionately affected.
We need to get him back on the streets as soon as he's out of the hospital.
Rob an 80-year-old man.
80-year-old man at 2:45 in the morning, just the biggest piece. He's
It's not his money. Why you didn't have to shoot him?
Right.
He didn't shoot you.
He goes in there thinking, I'm just going to fucking strong arm this guy. And the guy's like, yeah. Okay.
Why do you think I'm here at 245 at 80? Because
Yeah.
I'll shoot your fucking arm off. That's
Yeah.
why. Not everybody can handle this. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love it.
The suspects were located at located at a Southern California hospital, one of whom was suffering from a gunshot wound consistent with a shotgun blast.
From about 25 feet away.
3 additional suspects were also located at the hospital in the
Waiting for their boy.
the
Smart.
suspect vehicle, which had been previously reported stolen. The BMW was
Beamer
also,
with
Haven't you
with
watched,
with
like,
a bullshit
TV?
Beamer plate?
Yeah.
Like, watch
dealer
Breaking Bad. Go to a fucking, some off the, record
Dentist,
dentist
Or
or
a vet.
veterinarian.
Well,
or
that's not
whatever.
really how it works when you're bleeding out. You sort of had to,
I
you
know.
sort of have to have that already set up.
I know. I know.
But you drop them at the door and fuck off.
You
You don't
definitely
sit
do.
with your stolen car.
You definitely
Everybody knows that a gunshot
Stolen
is going to
car.
get the police called.
Yeah.
Anytime a gunshot wound comes in, the police are called.
I mean,
Fucking morons are sitting in the lobby with a stolen SUV out
So
front.
how's our buddy doing in there?
And really, finally, we get some decent in-store cams.
Yeah.
They're usually garbage.
Yeah, this is clean.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
They should all be like this.
This makes me want to get one of those bug assaults. You seen that?
No.
Really? I was at a hardware store. I saw one the other day, and then I saw a commercial for it. They're like $50.
What is it?
It's a shotgun that shoots little. You load it with salt, and it shoots little, sprays of salt for flies.
What?
Bug assault.
Yeah.
Bug
Okay.
ASALT. Yeah. No. We need
We
bug
need-
assault.
Yeah, it's because I leave the door open so
I know.
CC can go in and out of bogey.
Google, look up bug assault.
By the
SALT.
way,
You see what I did there?
unfortunately, this hero's name is Craig Cope, and he did cope well.
Yeah, he did.
Unfortunately, Cope was not left uninjured from the experience. The store owner suffered a heart attack shortly after the incident.
Oh,
He's in
no.
the hospital. He's recovering after the health scare.
Oh, and
By the way-
unfortunately, you probably can't even do a GoFundMe for the guy.
No, probably not.
Yes. Here's
By the
a
way,
bug
look
assault.
at this one. I know this is not the one you're talking about. This one's hooked up
Oh
to
my
a
God,
full-on
$900.
hooked up to a full-on propane
Would you want to
tank.
burn down the entire fucking? That's when you come home and there's like a spider like this big. When you just got to burn the whole
Yeah.
fucking thing down. Just,
Some arachnophobia
yeah,
shit.
but no, yeah, the bug assault right there,
So
the
what, does
3.0.
this just trash your house with salt?
Well, that I had some questions about that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Hey, I'm all in.
there's got to be a commercial or something
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it, an
yeah.
ad.
Yeah, you're right. It's $50.
Yeah. I saw it just standing in line at a hardware store the other day, and I was like, I wonder what that is.
How did you not end up buying that?
I was in a hurry. Listen, that's a whole nother story. My God. But
Okay.
and then I was looking at it going, oh, okay, what is that? And then literally like the next day, I saw a commercial for it. I was like, oh shit, that's what that was. Now I get it. Now
Okay.
maybe I wish I would have bought it.
Yeah, we need this.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We'll do some research into it.
Oh, here
I
we
don't know
go.
if this is.
In action. Here we go. Bug assault in
You
action.
think this one?
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to be able to line him up like that.
Well,
Why isn't it?
let's just see what it's all about.
It's only 15 seconds.
Well, that's the commercial, I think.
yeah.
That's the ad. These fucking.
God, I know.
Don't we pay for this?
I
stuff?
know.
What are we
I
doing?
thought we do. I'm
Oh,
being
speaking of which,
charged for it.
I got to get that because it's not on my new phone. When I change phones, it like logged me out.
Yeah.
I was like,
You
doing
must be
stuff
logged
and
out
then-
on this computer then, or something.
Oh, maybe.
But
I know. I didn't know we were poor.
Mousetrap Genius
Yep.
presents.
Bang. Load it with some salt.
Oh yeah.
Watch your eyes.
Take your safety off. Yep.
Yep.
We need to go get this tonight.
Immediately.
We need this tonight.
Immediately. I love it. Oh, dude, we're gonna be fucking walking around here with like in camo,
Yeah, we
full
need two
face
of 'em.
paint, like we're
Yeah.
in Predator and shit.
I'm shooting E with it too. He's gonna have to tell me what it feels like to be
Put your
shot.
eye out. Oh, there you go. There's a slow mo blow of it.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean there might be some salt in the house, but no flies.
well, you could, yeah. These
I love
videos
they
are-
just disappear.
Yeah.
They're dead. This is shot at like 9 times. It's the same fly. He's just bouncing it around the fucking
Yeah.
room.
even when they slow it down, I can't tell what's going on. So I don't know how accurate we need to be.
Right. It's a weird. It's a good video for the most part, but it's very low rent filming. Like to me, like this is not a commercial. It's about.
But it's in Lowe's or Home Depot.
This was at a Ace Hardware. I saw it.
Okay.
And I'm sure a quick Amazon search would probably have it here. We'd probably get a little kickback on it.
Okay, what's
perhaps.
the top one? Flies. So we're going late here, but
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
what is
go.
this
I
one?
just-
We can give it just a minute.
Flies,
This guy's gonna-
wasps, grasshopper.
So what do
Why
do
would
when
you
your
kill a
wife says,
grasshopper though?
No more guns. You find a loophole. The bug assault 3.0. Is this thing worth the $40 price tag? Is it better than a fly swatter?
How long is
Let's find out.
6 minutes. So I don't.
Some video of that stuff here in a
Guy
minute.
looks douchey.
It does
Yeah,
kind
it
of
does
feel
look
like
douchey.
it have some pop.
What are the mounds in that?
Follow-up shot and usually
You
kill
see, like
flies.
there was like
Be
the
able to kill
humps
the
in that.
flies.
Is that like
We
when
do
the
miss
action
everyone.
happens? What's that all about?
I don't know.
Do you see that on the timeline in the bottom?
Yeah, I mean, is
I've
that
never
where
seen
most
that.
people are watching? Like,
Yeah, that's what I've never noticed that.
I've
before.
never seen that before.
Oh, that's where the good stuff is. It's giving you a little preview.
About 80% of the time you're
Yeah, it looks like that's where the good shit
and you
is.
can kill a wasp. We did try it on a grasshopper.
You
we have
sick
some grasshoppers that were just tearing up our garden.
Oh, he flew
And,
away.
I don't recommend using this for
Didn't
a
do much for that
grasshopper.
grasshopper.
It will take you
The dad
at least
hut.
10 shots.
Oh my God.
How many
10 shots to murder a grasshopper?
Well, grasshopper. I mean, listen, grasshopper's a big bad motherfucker.
This is 300,000 views.
Does it really?
Yes.
Holy
So
shit!
it is
Dad hut.
meant for flies.
How many subscribers
It
that
does
means?
do a good job against flies.
5,000, and he's got
subscribers.
300 views on this. Wow.
So this for whatever reason, this video
So
must have.
it's garnering interest from people.
Yes, that's what
It's a
it is.
thing. That's all I'm saying. It's a thing.
So, someone listening has to have had
It was in the
bug assault.
It was in the like the as seen on TV
Yeah.
little section there at the end.
Someone email us, please, and tell us if
Somebody's
you've
had
got
a bug assault.
Yeah,
When you
I
gun
guarantee
nuts,
someone's
got to
had a-
have one.
Yeah, dude, this guy, that's just like one.
Because I
video.
want to know if you need deadly accuracy or you need to get right up on the fly.
That's the whole point of a
no.
shotgun,
When
I
it's
thought.
going
We can
around,
spray it, yeah.
flying around the damn. Yeah,
Just spraying.
fantastic. If it works on ants,
Yeah.
and,
This guy's videos.
Flies.
Like, we stumbled upon the one he has. Like, there's a few with 1,000, but like, there's a lot he's 100. You know, like, so he had one
it's like,
video.
It's like us with the 2 million views on
Yeah,
our
he had
fucking
one
Rubik's
video
Cube
that
video.
blew the fuck up.
All right.
All right.
Well, we'll look into it.
Yeah.
So the astronomy file. Lee.
Yeah, that one's not going to the file. We're keeping that front and center. We need to know more now about the bug assault.
How dare you disparage the file like that?
Jesus, I did it for the second day. I never even mentioned radiofor1.com, t-shirts, sweatshirts.
That one's on you. I got my
Jesus
reads in.
Christ.
Handle your business, sir.
Can I write myself a note? I've buried it is the problem. I'm so
You need to do like
Such a piece of
a
shit.
radio man and tape it up there on your board or your
yeah,
mic
I know,
or something.
right? I need a teleprompter.
Yeah. If only we could put it in post.
Yeah. Anyway, radiofor1.com is live. You can listen there, all that stuff. I know people have already gone, oh, they're done. Fuck, I'm out. I'm gonna do a bonus story. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get out of here. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll be back tomorrow. Isis, you will not be here tomorrow.
Correct.
And T-Roy's out on Thursday.
That is correct.
So you're stuck with Isis
We'll
and
do
I
the
on
flippy
Thursday.
floppy.
Yeah.
So that's how the rest of the week is going to shape up. And then he's going to be here Friday doing a show with Amy, right?
Yep. Back at it with the Big E Comedy Venture podcast.
Shit. Very good.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm going to miss Simple.
Hopefully with the brand new, what was I forget what it was now, whatever she's running for.
Yeah, the
yeah.
votes today.
Whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get out and vote.
For the what is it? The precinct delegate. So
Exactly.
hopefully with the newly crowned precinct delegate.
Hey, you got to
Yeah.
start somewhere.
got it.
Great.
Got
yeah.
it.
All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow.